All right, guys, we're joining. Oh, I'm nervous, you guys. I'm nervous. I've never talked to Bear before. Okay, here we go. Hello.
Hello,
Hey, Bear.
how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you again for stopping by and agreeing to do this.
No worries. Thanks for having me. It's nice to talk to you.
Of course, of course. Nice to talk to you too. Do you still
Okay.
wanna show your camera or
Oh yeah. Do you want me to just check it on here?
yeah? Um yeah, I'll just okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, now let me pop out this Discord window and hide
Mm-hmm.
my
Mm-hmm.
camera and then wait, it's gonna be stuffed for a little bit, okay? Wait, I think it worked. I think it worked.
Magic. Hello, Whin chat.
Yay.
Hello.
Thank you again, Bear, for being here. Oh, wait, I guess I
My
have to.
pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure.
I think that. Okay, wait, I actually don't have your UID.
Oh, that's the problem. Hang on. Let me send it to you in chat. Hang on. I got you. There you go.
Thank you. All right. Or actually, wait, do you want to come over or should I come over? I guess I'll come over because you sent me
Uh,
your UID.
no. I can wait. Do you have room on your friends list? I could go to you because then you won't lag as much.
Oh,
That
that
might be
makes
better
sense. Oh, right.
since
Okay.
since you're streaming.
Wait, okay, wait, I have to delete someone.
Boy.
Wait,
I'm in. Hacker Mans.
who's getting the axe today, guys? Okay, goodbye. I'll just delete my friend who never plays anymore.
Last online 31 days ago. Preston
Mm-hmm.
Pepperoni.
Yep. Yep. Yufu says you can unfriend
Oh
me. No,
no.
Yufu. Never. I would never. Tim says, who's this bear guy? Monka hmm? Yufu says you didn't get rid of my other account? I'll get rid of it soon, don't worry.
How are you doing today, Win? You having a fun stream? Seems like
Yeah.
you're enjoying the content.
Yeah, it's always nice seeing new things. And also like a lot of people came by. We had a couple raids and stuff, so yeah. And of course I appreciate you bringing all your friends over too, so
Oh, that's alright.
yeah.
My pleasure. You were like, oh, you want to come on Bosses and Banter? I'm like, yeah, seems fun.
I think I remember
Seemed like a
you.
good idea.
Yeah, I remember you told me like a couple weeks ago that I don't even remember who I was interviewing, but you said that you like you were enjoying the segment that you had seen. So then I asked you, hey, would you like to come on? And you were like, basically like, say less spams.
Hey, say less. Even though I don't play that much Genshin. Like, I'll be honest with you. Not
Yeah.
anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah,
Been busy playing other things.
yes. What have you been busy playing aside from Genshin, Bear? If you would like to tell us.
Yeah, sure. So I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark, which is honestly, it's really fun. I think I played one of the versions, one of the regions. It might have been Korea.
Yes,
The
you
Korean
mentioned.
version like a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't really enjoy it that much then, but now? I don't know why. It's just, it seems a lot more fun. Maybe something had changed. Maybe more people are playing it. I'm sure. Been playing that. What else have I been playing, to be honest?
You
Probably
played
gonna jump back into
solo,
like...
right? Or
Only briefly. I can't really say that that was like my kind of game.
oh, I see. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, look. It was okay. It was alright.
It was all right. Just like for beta,
Yeah,
right?
I don't think... Yeah, pretty much. I was just like, oh, they gave me all these keys. I was like, might as well give them away. And
That makes sense.
yeah, it does make sense. Because I know there are some cultured people in twitch.tv/Winnays chat who like marbles. That was my understanding.
Oh my gosh! Wait a second. Where's this coming from?
But I actually just used marbles to give away all the beta keys, and I ended up playing more marbles than I did solo.
I'm screaming.
It was good fun.
That's actually so funny.
It was good fun. I mean, to be honest, I enjoyed the marbles way more.
Well, I'm glad that something came out of it. So Oh, I see people doing those exclamation plays in chat already. Those exclamation mark plays in
See,
chat.
they understand. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Marbles is just a great game. All skill, baby.
True. Marbles is more than a game. It's a lifestyle, right? Right there.
Yeah, yeah. Especially the arcade version with the boost.
Oh yes, yeah. People have.
Yeah.
I know that some of my friends have been playing that mode recently. So.
Oh, you already sent me the invite. You didn't say anything. So
Oh, sorry.
Alright, it's all good. All good. I found it now.
Cool.
We're all good.
Oh, Dor says Bear is a great Marbles commentator. Is this true, Bear?
That's nice of you to say.
Would you consider yourself a
look,
great
I'm okay
commentator?
at it.
You're okay at it?
Oh, look, I'm alright at it. Okay. Possible.
I see.
Not the worst, maybe not the best.
I mean, we can find out if we play a game. No, I'm kidding. Let's not play marbles now. This interview will never end.
You guys want to
then.
play marbles?
No,
You guys love marbles.
This interview will never end.
Wait, is there a marbles redeem on your stream?
No,
You guys should
there
redeem
isn't.
Marbles right now.
There isn't, but the deal that I have with my chat is that if we can get at least 40 viewers in chat within the first half hour of the stream being up, then we will play 3 rounds of marbles.
Oh,
That
actually,
is
I
the
was there the
deal.
last time you did that. Yeah,
Yes,
I remember that.
you were. But we haven't done marbles
I
in a
enjoyed
while.
that.
We haven't done marbles in a while.
It's a
so.
shame you're missing out.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, should we fight some bosses now, Bear? You want to start out with that, or do you
Yeah.
want to chat for a bit?
I will follow you, and we can chat while we do it. 'Cause,
Okay, sounds good.
I pick Bennett, and then I turn my brain off.
Oh,
So-
okay. Are you a Benny main?
Yep. Not a Bennett main. Just Bennett is, he's just like one of the best characters in
He
the entire
is.
game. So
Mhm.
Bennett hard carries me.
I agree with that. I think Benny is a secret 6-star, so.
Pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure he is. Where'd you head off to?
I went to the Golden House. So the order, I don't know if you have an order to do the weeklies in. Do you have an order to do them there?
No. If
Oh,
I
okay.
remember to do them, I don't.
If you remember to do them, I see. Okay, I see how high the weeklies are on your list.
Yeah.
Also, hello.
That's how high
Pie
Genshin is
Explosion.
on my list.
I see. Hi, Pie Explosion. Thanks for coming along and showing support for Bear. Pie's like, Bear is solid
Hello,
at
Pie. Hello,
Marvel
hello.
commentary. He'll even throw himself under the bus. Amazing. Okay, well, Bosses and Banter is a chance for you to flex your character's Bear, so I will support you. You play Xiao? Are you a Xiao main?
Yeah, Xiao is my strongest character.
Oh,
by far.
Bye, thank you so much for
He's,
the follow.
He's moderately strong, I would say.
Okay, I'll be your battery then, and also.
Oh, sounds good.
Who else should I play? Wait, I think we definitely need a healer. So, I haven't played Barbara.
Oh,
in a
we've
while.
got Bennett.
Oh wait,
We've got Bennett.
Oh right,
we'll be
right.
okay.
Okay, very
We'll be
well.
okay, I think.
I'll be.
Unless you're planning on letting the boss live for like
No,
more than 30 seconds.
no, but I can't I'm not a carry. I'm not a carry bear. You're the carry. So
Oh, okay.
You're the
We'll
carry.
see. We'll see what happens.
you are the carry here.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's go. Wow, you loaded in quick. What the heck?
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Holy cow! What the heck? You one-shotted him! Dude, your Xiao's so strong! Let me see your Xiao build after this. What the heck? This is wild, you guys. My Xiao could never. My Xiao could actually never.
It's alright. It just takes a bit of luck. And then it's that easy. And by luck, I mean it's all skill. All those artifacts.
All those artifacts?
All skill, baby.
That RNG grind?
Mm-hmm. 100% all skill.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I think I just got exploded.
Oh, are you okay?
My Bennett just got one shot.
Oh, Okay, RIP. It's okay. I don't think. Wow.
That's alright.
Wait.
He didn't survive very long.
Oh my god. Wait. You just unlocked an achievement for me, dude. You just unlocked.
Wait, what was the achievement?
I don't know. Wait. We'll check it out after we Wait. I'm gonna grab this flower and then. Tim's like quotation marks all skill.
All skill. Oh no, I just got. The last time I streamed Genshin, I just got shafted over and over again. I rolled like a god roll double crit attack something piece that was missing a fourth slot, the fourth substat line, and then it rolled all HP.
Oh, I know how that feels. I am sorry to hear that.
It rolled all HP. This game hates me.
I feel that. Streamer luck not a thing anymore. A myth of the past. Also,
all gone, all dried up.
Yep, yeah.
They're taking it all away, and now you have to earn it.
Wait, Yufu says, Bear, you sound like Jinx? Do you know who that is?
I have literally no clue who that is.
Like from
Who is that?
Jinx and Tuner? They are pretty well known in the Genshin YouTube community.
Mathalos?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I know of them. Yeah.
Apparently you sound
what
like
if
Jinx.
I told you I am them? What would you say then?
Plot twist. I'll have to think about that for a second.
Because I actually, when I started playing Genshin, I was really hard into like all the maths and stuff. Because I was like, I'm gonna min-max this game. Yeah, let's go. And then I don't know. I slowly lost interest.
Yeah. Well, okay. Wait. I really want to take a look at your Shao build, Bear. So I'm just gonna.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, is there? Oh, okay. Your characters are.
It should be there. Yeah.
I'm loving this signature of yours, salami. Is salami one of your favorite foods, Bear? You also have a salami emote, right?
Favorite food? No.
No? Okay.
A food? Yes.
A food, I see. Okay.
Any salami shakers in the chat?
Any salami shakers in the chat? That is quote worthy. Any salami shakers in the chat? Okay, let's take a look at
But there was a meme really early on that when people spammed salami, like in different people's chats, that streamer got really lucky.
Wait, really?
And then they took away the yeah. It was a meme, and then we had like a faction of like salami believers, and then there was another faction of salami haters.
Wait.
People then started trying to jinx other streamers with it. It was kind of toxic.
Kind of toxic. That sounds absolutely wild. What the heck? It sounds like a religious cult or something, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Wow.
The cult of salami.
Okay, well, chat, you guys know that next time, let's try the salami. Let's buy into the salami religion next time we pull. Okay, I see.
Salami stonks are going up.
Going up, trending upwards.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at your artifacts now. I see you had Staff of Homa on him. Are you a whale, Bear? Would you say that you're a whale? Or we're a whale?
Nah, not really. I've spent money on the game, but not a whale.
Okay.
Probably. How much would I have spent in like US dollars? Because that's the easiest one for people to understand.
Right.
Probably about 200, maybe a bit less.
Oh, okay. That's not a lot at all. But do you know what the usual like conversion is between? Because you're in Australia, right, Bear? So what's the conversion between like USD and Australian dollars?
It's about 7 to 10, as in 10 Australian dollars, about 7 US dollars.
Okay, interesting. Wait, I'm gonna quickly look up. These are great artifacts, by the way. Like, holy cow, these are all like pretty pog. Oh,
like I said, old skill, baby.
Oh my gosh, the crit rate one has everything flat except the crit damage, and I swear you roll into the crit damage like every time. That's absolutely wild.
Yeah, that one had no right being that good. That one's actually a piece of junk.
Wow, that's nuts. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna quickly check because I'm curious what the Canadian to Australian dollar rate is.
I think it's actually kind of similar.
It
I
is
think it
kinda
might even be
similar.
like 1.1, 1 to 1.1.
No,
Like
so it's like $1 Canadian is $1.08 Australian.
a
So-
dollar, like 1.8 Australian dollars.
Yeah, 1.08. 1.08.
Oh, 1.08. Oh,
Yeah.
that's very close to 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's wow. I was a lot closer with that guess.
Yeah.
Ah, Canada is just basically. Can you hear my dog barking, by the way?
Not really, no. I heard a little bit. But
Okay, as long as Discord's cutting it off.
yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay, cool. You let me know.
Okay, we'll do. We'll do.
It's an issue
Mm-hmm.
because he's deafening me right now, and he doesn't need to
Oh.
deafen you guys
Oh
as
no.
well.
No. We don't hear him at all, so.
Okay. Oh yeah, Canada is basically just like Northern Hemisphere Australia and vice versa.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
At
Cause
the end of the day.
Australia was also colonized by Britain, right?
Yes, it was. Some like 300 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
Big history lesson. I haven't thought about this since I was in like primary school. That's a while ago.
Yeah. Okay, should we do the wolf next, Bear?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll follow you. You just tell me where we're going,
Okay,
and then I will hit it.
sounds Gucci. Yufu says Bear truly is Pog. Phoebe says Bear is so lucky all my artifacts suck. I feel that, Phoebe. I feel that.
All of my luck has gone into Xiao's artifact. Just know that. That's where all my luck has gone. So give me 2 seconds. 'Cause
Yeah,
this guy doesn't like animo damage. He's
No.
immune to it. So let me
does
swap.
not.
He's not a fan.
He is not. I have learned that the hard way as well.
Yeah, I've made that mistake before.
Yeah, because it's obvious that the wolf is like cryo, right? But the animal doesn't become obvious until the second half, so.
To be honest, I've never actually paid enough attention to it. I usually just face tank it.
Yeah, me too, to be honest. Also, Bear, do you usually play in NA server?
Yeah, pretty much. I actually played Genshin in I think it was the second closed beta test.
Oh!
I'm pretty sure then the only server that I could play on was on the NA server. I don't remember if they had
Oh,
an Asia server then.
They
Oh, they probably would have, to be honest.
I think they would have for beta. Wait, so do you usually play, because Genshin doesn't have its own Australian server, right? So which server is like
Yeah.
the closest to you?
Asia. Asia is the closest.
Oh, okay, got it.
But with this sort of game, everything registers on like the client side rather than the server side, except in multiplayer. So there's basically no lag.
Oh, okay.
Whereas like if I played like an MMO or something, you'd feel the lag.
Yeah.
So actually it works out okay.
Okay,
Like
that's
it's
good.
actually not too bad. Yeah. But I figured like usually what I do is because I have like lots of friends who play games and they're all in America.
Oh, so that's why you chose NA, I'm guessing, right?
Yes, yeah. It's
Oh.
easier to play with people if I'm obviously in the same server.
Yeah,
So it makes sense to do that. Hence why I'm here. And I know a lot of people make like different accounts
Yeah.
or like different region accounts, but there's too much effort.
Yeah, I
too
don't
much
know
effort for
how
me.
people do it. I know some people that have like 4 alt accounts, and I'm like, how?
Yeah, I mean they must really love Genshin, and that's okay too. You just gotta really love Genshin, I reckon.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so I mean I do that for most games, and it also means that you also have more people to play with
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
It's like the times when I'm usually available to play games is during my daytime, which is nighttime. So like this time around now, nighttime for people in NA as well. So it makes it more sense. And then during like the evenings, if I have more time, then like I'll usually be playing games with my like friends
Right.
IRL.
So on the
Yeah, I love
note
video games.
on the note of scheduling, then Bear, So I noticed that in your in your Twitch bio, you even mentioned this, that you are a doctor. So how does that work? Like, because you're gaming and like you're part-time streaming, and also like I imagine being a doctor is like takes a lot of time and stuff. So how do you manage it all?
Yeah. That's kind of a hard question to answer. Maybe the best way to answer it is you kind of don't.
I see.
You kind of just don't have enough time to do all the things that you want to do, or at least I'm not organized enough to have time to do all the things I want to do. Because the specialty that I'm training in at the moment is I just got a Northlander billet. Very cool.
Nice.
It involves a lot of shift work.
Okay. Yeah.
And so that means that because the shifts are really long in this specialty, longer than the other specialties. It's not like it's 9 to 5. It's usually 8 to like 8:30.
Right. Yeah.
So 12 and a half hours, and then if you have to stay around extra, like if there's an emergency or something.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't really leave much time to do anything on those days, and then like they can't necessarily roster you the same shift every week, so you don't really have a regular schedule.
Yeah.
It's like wherever you're needed. And that doesn't really work for streaming.
Right. Yeah.
And having a family life as well.
Yeah.
But I started streaming at a very different time in my life.
Oh, okay.
Not now. So like some of you guys might have seen that there's a tick next to my name, and you're like, how the hell does this 2-viewer Andy have like partnership on Twitch? It was a very different time when I first started streaming.
Yeah.
And then I didn't stream for like 2-3 years.
Oh.
And now we're back here now, but the thing that's changed in that time is that I'm actually not working full time at the moment. I'm only just working a little bit, which is a bit of a weird concept for a lot of people. Because I have the option to work as a doctor in a different capacity, like casually.
Yeah.
To take a break from full-time work, but still earn a little bit of money to pay bills and stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
So now I have time to stream again.
Wow.
Which has been really fun. It's been really, really nice to take a break, especially with all the COVID stuff in the last like year and a half, which is a very, very busy period, even though we're very lucky in Australia.
So does that mean, Bear, that you actually started, like you didn't start, because I know for most people, at least most people that I know, especially in the Genshin community, they started streaming like recently within the last like 6 to 9 months. But are you saying that you started streaming like a couple years ago?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's wild.
I think I first streamed 2017, late 2017. I think I was just like playing Overwatch. I think the reason I started streaming, and I'm curious as to why you started streaming, Whin. I want to hear why you started streaming as well. But because I just find it really interesting to find out how, why, what circumstances people started streaming in. But I was just like playing Overwatch. I was like, you know what? If I'm going to spend this much time playing video games, I think I might as well just stream it on Twitch. And if I earn a tiny little bit of pocket money on the side, that's pretty cool. And then I found that it sort of became a bit more than that. I started to really enjoy the actual process of streaming. And that's where it sort of took off for me.
Oh, interesting. So you first started streaming Overwatch then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, I actually did not know that.
Yeah, there are a couple of really old clips of me playing Overwatch still in existence today.
Wow.
Occasionally, like if someone shouts you out, with the random shout out thing.
Yes, yeah.
Occasionally those pop up and I just look super bored in them.
Oh no!
I'm having fun, but it's my concentration face.
Yeah.
So,
I get it.
I have like resting unhappy face or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm told.
Yeah. Also, oh, sorry guys. Yeah, I think the stream was lagging a bit, but Lucky Crits and Yufu, Bear is a a professional. Well, I don't know what else to call it, but he is a doctor, like an actual doctor.
Medical doctor.
Yes, yeah. Yufu asks, what would your title be? Would you be okay with revealing that there, or?
It would be. I mean, just call me Bear or Ken, but if you want to, you could say Doctor, whichever name you prefer to call me.
Dr. Bear. Dr. Bear
Yeah.
Tech.
Some people say Dr. Bear, some people say Mr. Bear.
Mr. Bear.
Some people just say Bear. I don't really care. Some people call me Ken. You know, doesn't bother me. You could probably call me almost anything, and as long as you're not being a butthole about it, I'd probably respond.
Yeah. I personally like Salami King, guys. What do you think about that? No, I'm kidding.
Salami King? I'll take the title.
Okay.
I think it just rolls off the tongue.
Say less. From now on, guys, Bear will be known as will have the title of Salami King in this channel. Okay.
I will make sure everybody on Twitter knows this.
Amazing. Oh yes. Please do. Please tag me too. I followed you earlier today,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah, I did see that.
Okay.
Alright,
Actually,
where are we heading next?
before we go to the next boss, Bear, I want to know more about. I think we have a good conversation going. I want to know more about,
Sure.
your streaming stuff. And I know you asked me a question about why I started streaming and stuff too. So how about we go
Yeah.
somewhere and sit? What is your teapot like?
It has not had any work done in a long time.
I see.
And in fact, once I hit the
Trust rank 10?
what's it called? Nah, the energy cap where you generate as many coins as possible.
Yes, yeah.
I started to move all my stuff up to like the highest point on the mountain.
Wait, excuse me?
And then I got bored after putting 2 things down, and then I haven't touched my teapot since.
Oh, I see.
So you can come check it out if you want.
Okay, yeah, let's go. I mean, my teapot's not really presentable, so...
Okay, yeah. Oh, hang on. I need to go back to my world, I think,
Oh, yeah.
to get into my own teapot, and then you can join.
Wait, Pi says Bear's teapot? Not like this? Uh-oh.
Yeah, look. Look, let's just go with there was a savage war and they never really recovered in Bear's teapot world.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's take a look with our own 2 eyes, guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it... Oh. It's very empty at the moment. But,
Okay, that's cool. Oh, you chose the floating island.
Down that way. Yeah, down that way you can see a bit more of before I change the spawn point.
Oh, right. You can set the spawn point or whatever now, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't even done that for my own teapot.
You just move the main building.
Oh.
So you can go check it out over there.
Oh, hey, the view actually looks nice from here.
It actually looks nice. You hear that, Samoj?
It's okay. Listen,
I was
it's
expecting a
because,
train wreck.
listen. My teapot is actually a hot mess. My teapot's actually a hot mess.
Yeah?
So yeah.
Should we go there then?
No.
Like,
we
give us
should-
something extra to talk about. What do you
There's
reckon?
there's nowhere to sit though. I want a place to sit there. We have to
Okay.
have a proper conversation, you know.
We could sit inside, I guess.
Yo, this view actually
I don't know
looks
if
great. This view actually looks great.
I don't know if there's a good spot.
Or we can just hang out here too, you know.
Okay.
I didn't choose this map for my my teapot, so
You didn't choose the map.
yeah, I chose the beach instead.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think because I like the beach, like going to the beach in real life and like being near the water and stuff. But it's a little basic for the teapot, you know.
That
Like-
was my thinking. That
Yeah.
was my thinking. I like the stream and the idea of being able to like put your
Mhm.
teapot and like your settlement on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
That seemed really cool to me.
Mhm.
But as you can see, that never really happened.
Who knows? Maybe there'll be a revival or something. You know, maybe one day you'll wake up and be like, I suddenly feel like playing Genshin again regularly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that will happen. That'll be exciting. I'll invite you back.
Okay, sounds good. But actually, Bear,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you?
if it happens.
Yeah, do you? I mean, do you know why? Like your interest in Genshin like slowly start to wane, or?
That's a good question. There are
Mm.
probably a few reasons. One, other games coming out. Two,
Mm.
I've played a lot of gacha games. I've
Oh.
played a lot. I've played a lot. So coming into this game after playing the closed beta test, I actually didn't like the game.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't I didn't think I was gonna play the full release. Yeah, because I went into it being like, oh look, everyone's calling it a Breath of the Wild clone,
Yeah.
but who knows? Maybe they can do something fun with the co-op in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just found the co-op experience really lackluster. And
Right. Right.
honestly, it didn't actually change all that much,
Mm-hmm.
even to now. And this is almost 2 years down the track from that beta test that I played, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't remember what it was. I think everybody that that was part of my Discord and community from previous games I'd played and when I was streaming more
Mm-hmm.
had all jumped onto Genshin, and I was like, you know what, this is a good chance for me to play a game with them again. And
Yeah.
that was why I started playing it. So,
Oh.
so now that I'm getting sidetracked, let me come back to what you actually asked me, which is why I've lost interest. The
Yeah.
gameplay
Yeah.
loop in this game is pretty dull.
Yeah.
Like, I think if you say that the gameplay loop is exciting, you're probably lying to yourself. And that's not to say that you can't like it. That's
Mm-hmm.
just my opinion. Yeah, and I don't want anyone to be like, man, this bear guy is toxic. And while you're probably right, it shouldn't stop you from enjoying from enjoying Genshin if you enjoy it. Because
Mm.
I think most people who play games sort of like I do, which is like not completely casual, but also not really hardcore, would still get through most of like the story content, which is
Mm-hmm.
what I'd be playing the game for.
Mm-hmm. Wait,
Because I
so
don't really.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt there. but
Oh, that's okay.
but
You just tell me if I'm monologuing. Yeah, yeah,
oh,
you go.
no. I was actually gonna ask because like maybe you can explain because I think for a lot of people, Genshin is like their first gotcha game. So can you elaborate on what you mean by like when you say the gameplay loop is dull?
Yeah, yeah. Oh God, I have so much to say, but I don't know how to say all of it.
It's okay. It's okay. Just let it all out, fans.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So gacha games aren't necessarily known for being the most ethical
Yes.
games in existence.
Yes.
I
Mm-hmm.
think everyone can agree on that. It
Right.
doesn't mean that they're not fun though.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that they rope you into spending more money, uh, is just yeah not the best. And gacha games don't really respect you as a player compared with a lot of other games where you can progress as fast or as much as you want, and a lot of things aren't sort of you're not dono walled out of stuff. So in
Yeah.
this game, like if you don't get lucky, you won't get Ayaka, right? But in other games, you
Mm.
just keep playing and eventually you'll get Ayaka. It might be chance based, but you
Oh.
have the guarantee, right? And in a lot of gacha games, they have the pity system as well.
Yes.
And gacha games have progressed a little bit in terms
Mm-hmm.
of probably the early ones I played didn't have pity systems,
Yes. Yeah.
which was really bad. And I've
Mm.
never been a whale in any of those games.
Yeah.
But now they've introduced pity systems, but it's basically, as far as I can tell, just another way to ensure that they make money. Because now people are like, yeah, I'm guaranteed to get this character. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I'm only
Yeah.
2 pulls off guarantee. Better spend some money.
Yeah.
So coming into Genshin in the closed beta test and finding that it wasn't the multiplayer Breath of the Wild that I was hoping it would be, and it was just
Mm.
another gacha game concealed behind like a Zelda-like RPG aesthetic,
Yeah.
that was really disappointing to me. And that's why I didn't want to
Dang.
play the game. Yeah, and yet here I am. Um, and I know MiHoYo has like raked in hundreds of millions, if not a couple of billion at least by now.
Yeah.
Um, but I feel like a lot of that was off trying to market the game to the masses as an RPG, when
Mm-hmm.
really it's just a gacha game with an RPG aesthetic, something that looks familiar, but
Mm.
actually just a very good-looking gacha game. So,
Hmm. Monka?
and
Hmm.
and I think the difference for me, because I still play other gacha games,
Yeah.
is that in this there's no PvP.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
PvP in gacha games is notorious for being like a whale fest,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
It's like a giant ocean of super intergalactic cosmic whales just
Mm-hmm.
putting their wallets against each other. But some gacha games that I've played, they actually do PvP in a more balanced and fair way. But also it
Okay.
keeps the game interesting because the gameplay loop is you're farming for a reason. You farm in
Mm-hmm.
PvE to get gear to take into PvP.
Yeah.
But I feel like that sort of thing is missing from this game. Why am I farming at all?
So what do you think about Abyss? Because people consider Spiraling Abyss as like, the end game, right? Which is basically the only reason you have to farm now, right? Do you think that like, I don't know, like Abyss is like, I don't know, like a cheaper PvP or something? Or like,
Yeah, well, first I think I should answer that by saying like I've never really been about PvE achievements in any games. Like pretty much all
oh,
the games I've always played have been PvP focused.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So I don't get the satisfaction of going, I'm gonna 36 star Abyss with a single character on each side.
Mm,
I don't see the fun in that challenge. In fact, I find that probably extremely frustrating to try and do that.
yes, yeah, yeah.
And to be honest, like most of the time, I don't even care about 36 starring Abyss.
Yeah.
Like I'll give it one shot, and if I can do it, great. If I can't do it, I'm like, 34 stars, yeah, whatever.
Oh, interesting, interesting. I think
Yeah.
you're like one of the few. Yeah, I think because the majority of people they're like, yeah, grinding for those 36 stars to get that like name card or whatever, or like bragging rights and
Hmm.
stuff, right? But I
Yeah, I
think,
guess
yeah.
I don't see the bragging rights in it. I'll kind of like, because I could achieve this just by putting more money in too.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in like a PvP based game, there's at least some skill required because you might have spent the same amount of money as the next person. But
Yeah.
if you beat them, that was probably by some like knowledge, effort, or skill that they didn't have. And to me, that's more of an achievement,
Mm,
at least in
that's
my mind. That's how
yeah.
my brain works. I know not everyone's brains work like that, which is
Mm,
comes back to again, this is just my opinion. And if people disagree, then like that's fine. We just
mm-hmm.
have different opinions. Oh, you're allowed to enjoy what you want to enjoy.
That's true. But I also I kind of see what you mean, which is kind of why because you mentioned that I mean like it sounded like you were really into Overwatch, which is purely a PvP game, right? And like I think that's the reason why like I feel like you're onto something because so many people are into esports for a reason, right? Like so many people are into watching and playing League, Valorant, like all those esports games, which are purely about PvP. So I can understand why you say that. So.
Yeah, I think I pretty much would only play this game for the story from here on out.
Mm,
And I spent a bit of money before, but I
yes.
don't really feel the desire to spend any more money at this stage. But who
Yeah.
knows? Like Inazuma is pretty exciting. Like the
Mm,
whole Genshin 2.0 thing. There's actually a lot to explore.
yeah. Have
And
you? Oh wait, you said you did the same amount as me today. So.
yeah, I think I'm
Yeah.
about one quest ahead of you or something, and
Okay.
that's about it.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I hadn't realized that I needed to do the Kazoo quest to get to Inazuma.
Oh, right, right, right. Yeah. Yeah. I think a
And
lot of people
and
realized
then
that today.
yesterday, yeah, and then yesterday I was like, wait, how come I can't go to Inazuma yet?
Oof. Yeah. My sister did the same thing. But I hope you're enjoying
Yeah.
it so far. Are you planning on pulling for any of the characters?
I'll probably try and save up a little bit for Baal,
Okay.
given that like I'm not gonna buy the Welkin or the Battle Pass or anything. I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be able to get enough Primos to get Yoimiya and Baal.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to pick one or the other.
And it sounds like you're
I
leaning towards ball.
Yeah, I think so. Just
Mm-hmm.
because when I've started playing the game at release, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if I was not a whale, but I still wanted to get all the Archons? I was like, yeah, that's a great idea.
I see.
So I gotta
see.
stick to that. I gotta stick to my resolution.
Right.
So I got 2 of the Archons. Now I need the 3rd one.
I think other people are kind of the same, where they're like, gotta have all the Archons no matter what. So yeah,
They're very cool units. Like they're very, very cool characters.
yeah. And I mean, so far they've
for me, it
been
makes sense.
the most. I mean, Venti and Zhongli. Well, after he got buffed again, like they're 2 of the most like not underrated, but like necessary supports in the game, or 2 of the best 5 stars, right? So
I'd probably put them in the top 3 characters with the Pyro Archon, Bennett.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, so the 3 Archons that are out already are, in my mind, the best units in the game.
I am screaming.
Yeah, there's Bennett, Zhongli, and Venti.
So wait, so it sounds like your favorite character to play, or like your most reliable character is Benny, but do you have a favorite character based on like their personality, or like what we've seen of them in the story, or I guess even like a waifu character or husbando character, if you're into that?
Probably my favorite character is Zhongli. I think he's probably my favorite character, and then I don't have Jean, but I really like Jean's aesthetic. And everyone immediately assumes that's like, oh my god, a booba and thighs. But actually, I really like the fact that her character looks graceful, nice,
yes,
and is for the most part fully clothed. She actually looks like a knight.
Oh yeah, right. She's the only female character that wears pants, isn't she?
Whereas like every other gacha game, like the female characters are basically naked.
Yep.
I'm just like, you don't need to do that. Why can't you just make them look cool?
Yeah.
And I think Genshin actually achieves that with Jean. Like I understand she's wearing like tights, but they're more
Must
pants
drop some
than not
Corgos
pants.
before I head to bed. I hope you're having an amazing stream.
Oh wait, sorry,
lovely.
Bear. Someone
Take care of yourself and drink lots of water,
Yeah, of course,
sweetheart.
go for it. Go for
3.
Thank you so much, Rice Cakes, for dropping the bits. Hope you sleep well. Good night.
Good night. Good night, rice cakes.
Thank
Take
you
care,
again
mate.
for stopping by. Yeah, take care, Rice Cakes. And guys, please check Rice Cakes out, fellow Genshin streamer. Very, very sweet individual. And a VTuber too. Okay, Bear, should we go fight Azdaha now? Or
Yeah. I'll
right.
follow you.
okay.
Let us go. Oh, actually, I need to go back to your world, I think.
Oh yes, yeah. Okay, I'll leave the teapot.
Sounds good. So I still you owe me 2 questions or 2 answers.
Yes, yeah, I do. Sorry. Okay,
So why'd you start streaming? I'm curious.
Good question. So I started earlier this year in mid-February. While like things are still in lockdown, but it was because like I've always kind of been interested in streaming, but I've never had the equipment for it. And February was when I finally got a gaming PC for the first time.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. So before that,
What a time to buy as well.
Yeah.
Would have been expensive then.
yeah. Well, I actually bought a pre-built because there's still the shortage of like GPUs and stuff of graphic cards, right? So I was gonna build my own, but then I was like, it's gonna take too long and it's gonna be too expensive. So, but yeah, and
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. So I got the gaming PC because my laptop was on the way out, and like I don't know, I've never had a gaming PC before, so I've always had to play games like at a subpar level, like turn everything down to the lowest setting. And actually before that, I had to play Genshin on my phone for like 2 months. Fair.
I feel so sorry for you. I just want you to know that.
It's okay. It was an experience. But yeah, I remember my phone kept crashing. Like every time I would go to the party select screen, or like every 10 minutes, it would overheat. So yeah, it was something, you guys. Those were dark days.
I can believe it. Yeah, absolutely, I can believe it.
Yeah, but yeah, to go back to your original question, Yeah, so I don't know, like some friends had always told me, oh, I think you'll be like a good streamer. I think you have like, the personality for it and stuff. And it's kind of like the same thinking as you too, right, Bear? Because you said that like you're putting in so many hours into Overwatch that you thought, oh, if I'm playing this much, might as well like stream and make something out of it, right? So for me, the thinking was that, oh, I play so many games. Like I think it would be cool to try streaming and like get to meet other people that way and like just put myself out there, because otherwise I'm not like, I'm extroverted but I'm not a very big social media person. Like trying to create content and stuff like tires me out, but like streaming feels like really, really natural. So
Yeah. I think most people feel that to a degree, though not everyone is extroverted. Like I'm actually the opposite. I'm kind of introverted or quite introverted.
Interesting.
Yeah. Which is really interesting, because when people watch my stream, they're like, he says he's introverted, but he's lying.
Well, I mean, it's also about because it's not about like how I guess like outgoing you are or like how talkative you are and stuff, right? It's about where you get your energy from, right? So
yeah. I think a lot of people don't really make that distinction. Do you want me to run another shield? Do you want me to run another shield?
Yeah, possibly. Sorry. Wait, do you have C2 Zhongli?
I do not. I'm not a whale Whin.
Oh, right. I'm not a whale either, so. But yeah, if you have another shielder, that would be great.
I'm just trying to think. The only other thing would be Diona, but we can't run two.
Yeah.
And mine is not built, so we might just have to go with this.
Okay, it's okay. It's fine.
We'll try and we'll see.
We'll do our best. We'll do our best.
Yeah. We'll see. Well, what were we talking about before we got distracted by talking about mechanics?
I think you said you had a second question for me, right?
Oh yeah, your favorite character, though. I think I already know what the answer is.
Wait, really? Who do you think it is? Who do you think my favorite character is?
You tell me first. Wait,
that's not how it works, dude.
And I'll see if I'm right.
You can't. That's not
how it works.
No.
Okay. I mean, I guess it is your interview. I would have guessed that it was Child.
Wait, how did you know this? Wait, were you in Calvin's stream? Is that why?
No, it's just obvious. Just the way that you look at him.
Wait a second.
What? It's not obvious.
That's kind of
sus. The way that you look at him. You stare into his eyes. Yeah, it's obvious.
This is
when
cap.
You know, you know.
This is cap, you guys. This is actual cap. I'm calling sus on this. But yeah, you're right. Okay, so I don't know, Bear. I'm kind of torn. So
boy problems, huh?
Okay, so my two favorite characters before, I have two favorite characters. So one of them was Child, and the other was Xiao. And I just
yeah.
I just think that both of them are neat, you know.
Yeah.
And by that I mean
but which one can you see yourself having a long-lasting relationship with, Whin?
I don't know. That's kind of
That's a hard one, hey.
It is a hard one because one of them is like a bad guy, and the other one is it's kind of immortal, so.
Eternal suffering and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but do you like them edgy or do you like them like happy-go-lucky?
I think I definitely like them edgy.
Oh, okay.
I think my chat would.
This is
Yeah.
Your chat would agree.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm learning stuff. This is good.
Oh, Xiao died. Goodbye.
Oh,
and I can't revive him. Oh, okay. Well. All right.
Wait. Hang on. We're back.
We're back.
Bennett,
okay,
eat food.
You're a carry
eat
now.
Food, Bennett. Let's see if we can do this. My Eula somehow hasn't died yet. Nice.
Wow, that was a lot of damage. That was actually a lot of damage.
Very cool. My Eula is now dying.
Oh.
Hang on. We got this. We got this. Easy dodge. I'm just spamming food.
Yeah, me too. Oh, we're so close. We're so close, though. We can do it. I believe.
Easy.
Yes, we did it. We did it.
First try.
Bear carry. Bear carry. People clap.
Super clap.
Wait.
So you like edgy boys, huh? This is a family friendly.
Okay,
stream,
wait,
I
wait,
know,
wait,
but,
wait, I feel
but we don't shame anyone, yeah?
I feel like I have to explain. I feel like I have to explain.
Oh, you don't need to explain anything to me. I understand. Everyone has the things that they like.
I think it's also like because like so far up to that point everyone in the game had kind of been like, I don't know, have clear-cut personalities, but like I feel like Child is like, he's very morally ambiguous because like he presents himself as like friendly to the traveler, and like you kind of grow empathy for him like by doing his story quests and seeing how much he cares about like his family and stuff, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
which is why I find him like such an interesting character. And then with Xiao, I just feel like he's very like I think people misunderstand him. Like people think like, oh, he's like edgy and he's like Sasuke and stuff, and like doesn't care about people and like is like rude and whatever. But like if you read his backstory and like know about all the like stuff he had to go through, then like I think you understand like why he is the way he is. So yeah.
So you like that? That's cool.
I guess so.
I actually didn't like Child's like look and his skills. Like the mechanics sort of rubbed me up the wrong way.
Yeah,
like with his
yeah.
E-skill. And then when you swap it, just like vanishes. That bothered me a little bit. But I actually quite like his character. I think when you're saying he's a little bit ambiguous, you don't really understand him, and then as you go through his story quest, you understand him more. It makes him feel really relatable, like he's actually like a human would be in his situation, where he has a duty, but he also has his own like personal wants, needs, or requirements, which I think is really cool. It's one of the things that I play this game for, because the characters in this game are generally really, really well done.
Yes, yeah.
And so is the lore.
Totally agree. I think that is why the reason why I play Genshin as well. It's totally for the characters.
Yep. which is why I can sort of feel okay with like not playing the game and then coming back when there's content like 2.0.
Yeah.
More story, more stuff to do.
Exactly. And more characters to learn about too, right?
Yeah, that's right. Even if I don't have them.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but
It do be like that.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that, because it do. Alright, we've got what, one more boss?
Wait, what's the other boss? What's the last boss? Is there one more boss?
Oh, it's just Devalin, never mind.
Oh yeah.
Never mind. Yeah,
but Bear, do you do your bounties still? It's okay if you don't, but I'm just telling you that
Let's go do it. Let's go do it.
I am always broke, so.
Okay, we're gonna earn you some more. Let's
go. I mean, I'm down
you just tell me which bounties you're doing,
Okay.
because we're here to talk and hunt some bosses.
Yeah.
So let's do it. I will just follow wherever you've gone to.
Okay, I've gone to Mondstadt.
Good choice. Not that there's a right or wrong choice, but good choice.
Is that your favorite region in the game? Do you have a favorite region, or?
I mean, I feel like it was my favorite region before Inazuma, but now I'll have to strongly reconsider, because Inazuma is really pretty.
Yeah, I agree.
And when I first walked into Inazuma and you see all the houses and stuff, it reminded me of when I actually went to Japan. I was like, that's really nice.
Oh, wait, you've actually been to Japan? When did you go?
After I graduated uni.
Oh, wait, do you mind?
In...
Ask when that was? Oh.
That was end of 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, tell us more about this Japan trip. Because I also went to Japan, but I went a bit later. I went much later. But I want to know like what you did and like what your favorite part was and stuff. Also, no cryo and no pyro. No cryo and no pyro.
No cryo and no pyro.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't even read those things. I just hit them and I go, oh, it's not working, better change.
Oh.
Okay. Where is it? I'll just teleport
south of Bright Crown Canyon.
Right. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, so I was traveling with wife tech before she was wife tech, so it was girlfriend tech technically.
Okay.
And she always plans a lot of things. Like every day is packed, and there's like a reasonably strict itinerary.
Okay. She's one of those people.
Yeah. Which I'm not, but that's good. But we'll just follow her around.
Yeah.
And it's fine. Like I just turn my brain off, and then I can like look around and appreciate the things that I'm actually walking past, because I don't have to think about where we're going.
Yes.
I just go, yep, we're going here. Cool. Okay. It is hard. Like sometimes you want to relax, but then the opposite happens, I find, if you try and relax too much.
Yes. Yeah.
And we basically did East Coast to West Coast and stopped in the mountains halfway through.
Yeah.
Which was really nice because we went to this World Heritage site called Shirakawa-do.
Okay.
Which is like a town in the mountains with thatched roof houses. It was really pretty.
Ooh.
It was so pretty.
I've actually never
and we
heard
stayed
about
up there
this.
on the mountain.
Ooh.
Yeah, you should look it up. It's
Wait,
really...
what is the name again?
I'll type it for you.
Okay.
If I can remember how it's spelled. Shirakawa-go. Like that.
Shirakawa. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we went up when it was... I can't remember. It was around winter time. Maybe just before winter.
Yeah.
But it was snowing because it's in the mountains. And that was... This might sound really weird to a lot of you guys. That was the second time in my life I'd ever seen snow.
Wait, doesn't Australia get snow?
Only in the mountains, but most of Australia is really flat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was the second time I'd ever seen snow. The first time was when I was like 4 and we went up to the mountains.
Wow.
But yeah. It was so pretty.
Wait, I didn't know that your winter is like 10 degrees Celsius. Wait, what the heck? Is that true,
it's not
Bear?
that cold.
What?
Yeah, it's not that cold. It's winter right now.
Wow, that's... Okay, wow. I kind of feel like my life is... I don't know. I always thought that Australia also had snow. That is so wild.
Yeah, only in the mountains.
Only in the mountains.
It's really, really rare. Yeah, it's really rare.
Huh.
Like, I don't think it snowed in the city for more than 75 years or something.
Wow.
Some crazy number like that. Yeah.
Wow. This Torm is tripping me and asking, bruh, how did you not know this? But, okay, actually, that makes sense because, so actually, Bear, when my parents were considering, like, where to go, because they came from Hong Kong, right? So
Hong Kong, yeah.
They actually visited my mom tells me this all the time. They actually visited a family friend like in Australia. And my mom always talks about how they should have immigrated to Australia because the weather there was so nice and like the winter here in Canada is brutal and stuff. But yeah.
Look, Australia's pretty good, but Canada's pretty good as well.
Have you come to Canada before? Or
I haven't, but it's on my list of places that I want to go.
Ooh, okay.
Because mainly the places that I've traveled around are all in Asia.
That makes sense.
Because I haven't been to Europe, and I haven't been to North America. I've been to Hawaii.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's not really America. Well, sort of America, but also not really.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So, Canada. Absolutely, it's on the list. So many places that I want to visit.
Well,
because one of my good friends. Oh, sorry, go on, Whin.
Oh no, I was just gonna say if you ever come to Canada and you're in Ontario or Toronto, let me know.
Oh, Poggers. Yeah, I will. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Because I know a few people who live up in Canada who I play games with, so it'd be really cool to like meet people when I go traveling.
Yeah.
And I know that Wife Tech also wants to go to Canada at some point. Just
Oh, okay.
unfortunate with all the COVID stuff
Yeah.
now, that can't happen anytime soon. It
Yeah.
seems.
Also, sorry, I forgot to claim the other bounty, so I have to go back.
That's okay. I'm literally just following you around.
Okay.
This is like one of the few times where it's kind of like how I was describing how I travel with Life Tech. I just turn my brain off.
Yeah.
I'm just sightseeing, and I'm currently like I can focus all my attention on just talking to you, rather than having to know where to go. So
Yeah.
I don't mind at all. It's all
Okay. Okay, well the bounty is the same. No hydro and no animo.
good. Oh, okay. Same spot? Or...
It's like near the Thousand Wind Temple.
Oh, okay. I went the wrong way.
It's all good.
No problems. Thousand Wind Temple. Okay. I'm just trying to think what else we did in Japan that was really nice. I think that everyone, if they can afford to and they have time, go to Japan at least once and take your time. There's so much to see.
Yeah.
We started in Tokyo,
Yeah.
then finished after what 2.5 weeks
Oh,
In-
okay.
in. Where did we finish at? We went to Hiroshima. I think we finished up in Osaka, and
Okay,
then flew
yeah,
home
yeah.
from Osaka.
Mm.
But we actually went to Osaka, then went out to Hiroshima, and then came back to fly out from there.
Oh.
Yeah. It was honestly like one of, if not the best trip that we've made.
Yeah.
It was just so different, so much to see, but so like scenic. And then when I came back to Inazuma and I saw all of this stuff that looked like stuff I had seen in person, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's nice.
Mm. Yeah. Kind of makes you feel like, like it's like a familiar sight, you know?
Yeah, I think so. And I think having been there, maybe I appreciate it just like even that little bit more than I otherwise would have as well. Which is really nice. Hence why I'm like, oh, Mondstadt was my favorite, but I could probably go with Inazuma being my favorite now.
I see. Oh, Disarm says I'm reacting to something like 5 minutes ago. Sorry, I think the stream has been lagging a bit there, but the connection between like for our call is good. But Disarm says, isn't flying to Canada from Australia like 30 plus hours of flying? Is this true?
It's about that. It's probably 24 hours of flying.
Dang, that's so.
Depends.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Could be 30. Depends if you stop
Yeah.
over. Yeah. Also, you're like, our call's okay, and I'm like, you keep cutting out, but I can make out what you're saying.
Oh, sorry.
so
Let me know if
That's
I.
alright. That's alright. Can't be
Yeah.
helped. So.
Yeah.
No problems, man. Don't worry
Gonna
about it.
have to invest in some better in like a, I don't know, power line connection or something soon.
Yeah, maybe. That's all right. I also saw Crit's question was top 3 things in Japan.
Yeah.
Top 1 thing, food.
What was your
uh,
favorite thing to eat in Japan?
Oh my god. So normally I'm not that big on seafood. Like I don't really like so I'm half Malaysian. So there's a lot of like steamed fish and stuff like that.
Yes.
And Malaysian food has a lot of fried food, but I generally don't like the seafood all that much. But sushi and sashimi, oh my god, that is like a totally different story.
Wait, so you do like
I don't
sushi
know.
and sashimi, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh.
It's so good. And we went to the Tokyo Fish Market, queued up early in the morning.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Oh.
So worth it. Best sushi and sashimi I've ever had.
Wow.
And it gave me an appreciation for the really good places that we have here where I live in Melbourne. That actually are pretty close to that.
Yeah.
Like pretty close to the quality or as good as you can get, given that our fish probably isn't quite as good for the same purpose. That was one thing, and then so that was at the Tokyo Fish Market, and then the other place was we were in Nara. You know, have you heard about the deer in Nara?
Yes, I've heard about the deer in Nara.
Yeah, who bowed to you?
Yeah.
This was probably my single favorite spot out of everywhere that we went.
Oh.
I'll tell you why. So number one, I found I just Googled well-reviewed restaurants just for lunch one day after we'd gone to see the deer, and there was this tiny little shop just tucked away in a side street, halfway between two touristy areas. So we walked there and we rocked up, and Wife Tech had been practicing her Japanese. I can't speak any Japanese other than the stuff they yell out in animes, which is basically not Japanese, is what I'm told.
Yeah.
So there was this old lady who ran the shop, and she didn't speak any English. So Wife Tech basically communicated with her in broken Japanese, and we got a chirashi bowl with fatty tuna.
Okay.
It was amazing. It's probably one of the greatest things I've ever eaten in my life.
Wow.
The fatty tuna was so good. I don't know, I have no idea what the name of the shop was, but I could probably find it on a map.
Yeah. Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, but that wasn't even the best part.
Okay.
The best part was, so those of you guys who've seen pictures of the deer bowing Nora might think they're really, really cute, but actually they've become so domesticated, they're not scared of people.
Oh.
And so you can buy crackers and stuff to feed to them nearby, but they're actually really aggressive because they know that you're meant to give. Yeah, they know that you're meant to give them crackers. And so,
oh no.
and so if they think you've got crackers in your pocket or in your bag, they'll chase you around.
Oh boy.
They'll literally chase you around, and so I would because. Okay, I don't know how relevant this is, but I grew up with pets and stuff. So I had an inkling of how to deal with animals, but at the time, girlfriend Tech, I'll just refer to her as Wife Tech from now on. But she hadn't, right?
Yeah.
And so you can feed them, but also they know when you're weak.
Okay.
And so she would feed them, but then she wouldn't show them that she had empty hands. So they would chase her around thinking that she had food. And I have a few photos of me, not me in the photo, taking the photos, laughing at her running away from 3 deer. It was glorious.
Oh no.
So yeah. That was probably my favorite memory. She didn't get hurt or anything. I think one of them tried to bite her through her jeans though, nip at her, be like, "Give me food." Oi.
Oh no. Poor
Hilarious. Wife. Yeah. She's okay though.
Yeah.
No harm done. I think that was probably my favorite memory out of everything we did there.
Aww.
Because I remember the photo. I remember laughing at her. I remember the deer, they'd bow at you, and if you gave them something and you started to walk away, they'd walk up to you and headbutt you.
Yup, yeah, I've heard of that too.
Good times. That's definitely another thing that I'd recommend. And then I'm just trying to think, we said, or Lucky Crits was asking about top 3 things, right? That was 2 things.
Yeah, I think that was 2,
Food,
yeah.
Deer. Third one's a bit harder. I maybe if I answer it memorable, maybe not best. Hiroshima. That was sobering. The amount of history there. Sorry, very very sudden U-turn in change of pitch and tone.
No, it's all good.
Hiroshima was very very sobering. I think it's one of those places that you have to go and see. It's kind of haunting in a way, especially if you go to the museum and like all the historical sites.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things which I think everyone should go and see to understand even slightly the gravity of what happened in World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think out of all the things, those were the 3 most memorable. There were lots of things that we did. Probably if it wasn't that, Shirakawa Go was the other thing.
Yeah.
Thatched roof house place. Because it was just so beautiful. And for me, I guess because it was snow as well, something that I'm not used to.
Yeah, that would definitely be memorable for you, right?
But there are so many like beautiful places in Japan that we visited that are so totally different from like Australia and probably from Canada as well.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Like a lot of the shrines, even like some of the what would you call them? They're like the paths to the shrines, and they have lots of monuments, gravestones, and stuff. Those are like beautiful. Like normally I don't associate that sort of stuff with it being beautiful.
Yeah.
But that was like actually beautiful. So there's so much to see. Like honestly, it's such a cool country. I really want to go back because I feel like I only sort of just like saw the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. Honestly,
I feel
me
like there'd be so
too.
much more.
Me too. Like I only went for a week and I only visited Tokyo, but I feel like I barely scratched the surface.
Yeah, Tokyo is so big and busy that you get lost even with a week. Like that's even that, because I think we probably spent about a week in Tokyo.
Yeah.
It felt like it was only just enough time to start getting used to it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna love it when you go back.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, absolutely gonna love it when. Yeah. Because the vibe in Osaka is totally different. It's
Yeah.
totally different. It's like I don't know if you visited Australia before, but I'm sure there'd be cities in Canada that are similar. Tokyo is like Sydney in Australia, and Osaka is like Melbourne. So for anyone who's in Australia, they'll understand what that means. But basically, it's like really, really busy and bustling, and there's stuff happening. It's chaos in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And then Osaka is more chilled out. I wouldn't say like more cultured, but it's more about like other maybe like food gastronomical stuff maybe. Yeah, just it kind of felt like home. It was weird. You don't expect to feel that in another city with a language that you don't speak, but it kind of felt like that.
Interesting.
Well, what did you enjoy the most though, when you went
I'm trying to think because my memory is kind of bad, but also because like there was a lot that happened on the trip, because before that, like my friend and I had spent a week in Korea, so it was like 1 week Korea and 1 week Japan.
Nice.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, definitely the food for sure, because like, well, so I actually am not a fan of sushi. I actually don't like raw fish.
Oh, that's a hot take.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
is.
hot take.
It is.
Hang on. any people writers?
I think the stream's really lagging, so people
That's
might.
okay. I can
might
start
react.
the people riot myself.
Okay, sounds good.
There we go.
But yeah, I actually don't like the texture of like raw fish, and I actually don't really like the texture of cold rice either. So usually, yeah, the only sushi that I really like to eat is like the tamago ones, or yeah, just like plain. I don't even know what other types of sushi there are that don't have raw fish.
Just out of curiosity, does that mean that you like Korean kimbap more? Because that's warmer generally.
Yeah,
and less fishy.
Yeah. Like beef.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But even there, like I remember, like things are just so different there. Like even going, so we went to a sushi restaurant which had the conveyor belts, and the food there is so cheap. Like a bowl of soup and noodles cost like $3, which is like wild. Yeah.
Oh, we went to it. That just reminded me. We stopped over like one evening on our way back to. We stayed in hostels the whole time, and they were basically the equivalent of like 4-star hotels.
Yeah.
Like, they were so good. Anyway, we stopped over at some udon shop on the way back. A bowl of udon was $1.50.
Yeah.
Like I converted it into Australian dollars. It was $1.50.
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
so good.
Yeah. And even stuff like the 7-Eleven there, the convenience stores there.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah, such good prepackaged food. And like, I think it's like called Family Mart or something. They have such good dessert.
Yep.
Like, oh, I miss it. And there's one store.
I was amazed.
Yeah. Because the stuff you get here at our 7-Eleven is like, I don't know, it's like pizza and hot dogs, right? It doesn't really make you, I don't know, it's just stuff you don't want to be eating every day, right? But I feel like in Japan, like maybe even Asia as a whole, like I could live off of 7-Eleven food like every day, and it would be like okay.
Yeah, I just remember whenever we'd go out on day trips, we'd go to the convenience store, we'd stock up on like you know, the triangular packed
Wait, it's not onigiri, is it? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it has another name, I think.
It's like the
maybe it is a form of onigiri.
It's wrapped
or
in
like onigarazu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the triangle thing where you like pull out the sides.
Yes. Yeah.
We just grab like a couple of those for lunch, and then we just go on our way.
Mm.
And it was like, and the thing is that they're not that unhealthy. I'm just thinking about all the ingredients that would be in it.
Yeah.
They're not all that unhealthy actually. So yeah, you could see yourself eating it every day, and pretty much that's what we did actually.
Yeah.
The place is just built different.
Yes,
especially
it really is.
Coming from Australia, and I think Canada might be a bit more advanced than Australia. Australia is like a technological backwater. Like we didn't have broadband internet for 20 years after like most of Asia and the US got it.
Interesting.
So yeah, you guys hear about like Australian internet? There's a reason that it's a meme.
Wait, actually, okay, I actually didn't know that, but because Canadian internet is also a meme. Canadian internet is also a meme, Bear. Like,
yeah, I mean, I would have guessed that based on your connection today.
No, okay, my connection is another thing. It's just my house, but like, I think
fair enough.
Canada is known for having the most expensive, like, internet and, like, mobile data plans in the world. Like, here, it's, what is it? Like, the phone plans, like, suck. It's, like, $75 for 10 gigs of mobile data.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, yeah, it's really, really...
You're
really,
lying to me.
No, I'm not lying. Look it up.
Okay. Because that was Australia like 10 years ago.
Wait,
like, you guys are like 30 years behind.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And I think even like Canadian internet is like it's actually cheaper to get Canadian internet like bundled together with like in like a phone or like TV plan instead of just buying internet like up like on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a 10 years ago problem for me.
Well, I hope in 10 years it's a past problem for us too, but
I hope so. That's crazy expensive.
Yeah, and I think
how do you guys survive?
I mean, we don't have a choice, fans.
Yeah, I know, but like you're out, there's no Wi-Fi. What do you do? You want to watch something on your phone?
Like we do have Wi-Fi, like, but it's just
no,
that
but
like.
Let's say you don't.
Oh, yeah. Like for example, I know one of my friends. He lives out in the country, and I think he's paying like $115 for like 5 megabytes download. Yeah.
5
megabytes down.
Do you know how insane that is?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think I think that's part of the reason why. Well, I thought that Australia would have this problem too, but maybe it's not because I think in Australia, like, it's more like where people settle is more concentrated, right?
It
But
is. Yeah, generally.
I think in Canada, it's so the area landmass is just so big and people are so spread out that like one of the reasons they say it's so expensive is because like of infrastructure. So I don't know.
That
how
actually
true
makes a lot of
is.
sense. No, that
Yeah.
actually makes a lot of sense because I'm thinking about like US geography as well.
Yes,
There are
yeah,
like
yeah.
bajillion towns scattered across
Mhm.
like the whole of the US, but in Australia, the towns are very small and few.
Mm.
It's like you have your main cities,
Yeah.
and like for instance, like the population of our city is probably 4 or 5 million out of 26 million people in Australia.
Oh wow.
And yeah, and pretty much everyone is concentrated into the cities.
Yeah.
And there are
yeah.
like not that many big like town centers out in the middle of nowhere, out in the
Mhm.
sticks in the outback.
I see.
Huh, that actually makes a lot of sense then if Canada's internet's really expensive.
Yeah, but hopefully things change, you know, with like, I mean, I'm not a fan of Elon Musk or anything, but if his Starlink thing can drive prices down here for our internet providers, that'd be great.
We'll take the savings and then you can
Exactly.
reinvest it in your child and Xiao
Oh my
stocks
God.
in Genshin.
Stop. Oh,
C6
boy.
husbandos.
Oh my gosh,
Do you win?
C6 child would actually be a dream, but
I don't know, you finish that sentence, please.
but money, you know.
Yeah, I do know. That's okay. That's alright.
Yeah.
You can DM me the end of that sentence later.
Lol, lol. Oh boy. Oh, okay, Bear. So I have channel redeems still on, channel point redeems still on. So the rule is usually if anyone redeems anything, usually it's something that both of us has to do. Now, of course, if you're uncomfortable with anything, you can refuse. But Transcendence, our friend Transcendence here just redeemed an ASMR sentence. Thank you, Calvin. You can look at the chat and read the sentence and tell me if you feel comfortable saying it ASMR.
Yeah. I think I can vaguely understand what that means, but I am not going to be able to say it like a Canadian person would say it. Because I feel like that once you put the air in there, it's kind of coloring it like you have to say it like they do on South Park.
I'm screaming!
But I can do it in a broad Australian accent if you like.
Okay. Oh, I would.
I'm gonna do Transcendences for you, buddy.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do you a special favor.
All right. Oh.
Wagwan fams. Saying fam, I'm C6 in Ayaka along with Bear Tech. Yep. How's that, mate?
Oh my god, that was so good, and the zoom in was just chef's kiss. I don't know how I can top that, you guys. There's no way I can top that.
You don't need to top it. You just need to put your own twist on it. Really. You got this.
Oh.
I believe in you.
Oh no. Okay, no ASMR. We'll do this. Calvin says smolder baby. We love to see that. Oh my god. Oh no, I don't know how to say I don't even know how to say this as a regular Canada person, guys. Disharm says Bear is stealing all your viewers. Oh.
That's a lie, but you know what? Thank you anyway.
Oh, Transcendence says if it's not ASMR, it's not. I want a refund. Okay, I'll do it ASMR. Okay. I hope the Discord noise suppression doesn't cut this out. Let me know if it does, Bear. But all right.
That's okay. It's for Transcendence.
True. Okay. Yeah, I actually hope you don't hear this. I hope it doesn't go through Discord. Okay, here we go. Wagwan fams. Nyai Sane fam. I'm C6ing Ayaka along with Bear Tech.
I heard it.
Oh no, he heard it, you guys. I hate it here. no. Oh no.
It's
Thank
alright.
you.
These things happen.
Thanks for
You,
redeeming
you are
that,
part of the
Calvin.
swipey crew though, so it makes sense. C6 Ayaka.
Oh no 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 no.
Yeah. Take all your future like Canadian internet savings and then put them into C6 Ayaka.
Oh man. I don't know. I haven't even C1'd a single 5-star character. Actually, wait, that's a lie. I have C1 Chi-Chi, but it was an unfortunate accident. It was,
Unfortunate accident. I think any constellations on Chi-Chis are unfortunate accidents actually.
yeah, yeah. Oh, Bear, we got one more
And if you say that
ASMR.
it's not, you're coping.
Yeah, oh,
Oh,
yep,
yeah?
yeah, totally. Yeah, we got one more ASMR from Palmsy. Thank you for redeeming that, Palmsy. And it is the classic Ara Ara Bear.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are we okay if I do this in an Australian accent again?
Yeah,
A broad Australian accent?
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I'll add a bit extra on it. What's that thing that some people say? It's not about the...
Oh, wait,
Oh, yeah.
I know
Okay,
what you're
okay, I got
talking
it.
about.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Palmsy. G'day, mate. How you doing? I just want to let you know that sometimes it's not about the uwu, it's about the ara, mate.
Palmsy asked for RR and got a whole sentence. Wow, that was amazing. Thank you for blessing us with that, Bear. And for those who don't know, that is originally from the one and only Sabrina, guys. Fellow Genshin streamer Sabrina. Shout out to her.
Go check her out. She's really cool.
Yeah, she is. She is.
Almost as cool as Whin. Almost.
No, I think
cool.
I think she surpasses me in terms of coolness, but I'm honored that you think that, Bear. Okay, Palmsy, I'll do it the original.
Thanks.
I'll do the original RR style for you, alright? Here we go. Oh wait, I gotta mute my music again. Here we go. Palmsy, this is for you. Ara, ara. Wait, why are you shouting me out there? Why are you shouting me out on my own channel? That's not how this works. That's not how this works, fans.
I'm pretty sure that is how it works, mate. What are you gonna do? Ban me from your chat?
Oh, wait a second.
People leave.
Ban you from the chat, but still have you on the stream. Can you imagine?
Yeah. That's something I'd do.
Oh, classic. Bear is in streamer mode, says Tim. Oh no.
No, I'm just supporting my friend. Oh, see? You can count on Dissonant.
Disharm. Yeah, Dissonant Harmonies.
Thank you. Guys, go check out twitch.tv/Winne. She's pretty cool.
Wait, whose stream is this now?
We're taking over to get you to the top.
Oh, I appreciate it, Bear. Thank you. Wait, so do you mind? Oh wait, you had a question?
Yeah, no, you go.
No,
I did have a question actually.
Okay.
My question was, do you reckon that partner is a goal for you? Like, because I see you streaming and I see you doing all these cool things, like having bosses in Banter, and then you were nice enough to invite me on, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
like, if you put a lot of effort, if you keep putting a lot of effort in, I don't want to say that you're not putting a lot of effort in. If you keep putting in this amount of effort, like, I don't know, I just look at it and I go, oh, Whin's gonna go pretty far.
Oh.
Is that like your goal or?
Well, first of all, I have to say that I'm honored that you think that, Bear. Like, I really appreciate hearing people say that, you know, they recognize how much like effort goes into the stream and stuff, and that they really enjoy like what happens on the stream too. So thank you for saying that. That's very kind of you.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm just calling it as I see it.
Well, okay, so when I started streaming, like, partner was not like the point of streaming for me is not to make partner. It was more to see, it was to meet new people and to like see what streaming is like, because like I said, I play so many games, might as well like hang out with other people while I do, and meet new people too, right? I think for me it was more like I kind of wanted to see how far I could go, but I didn't really think, like, I didn't want to consider, kind of like, what's that saying? Putting the cart before the horse or whatever. Because like,
Right.
the partner requirements are pretty up there, right? Like reaching 75 concurrent viewers is like, it's not easy, right? Not everyone can do it. So I always, and like I didn't want to disappoint myself. So I always tell myself that like, oh, you know, it doesn't, because you know, there's people who like, it's discouraging when you look at when you rely too much on like metrics like view count and stuff, right? And then if you start to focus on that too much, then I feel like you kind of lose the meaning of like why you started doing it in the first place, right? And like for me, I don't want to do that. I don't want streaming to become something that like I dread doing. So the way I see it is like, metrics is like a good way to gauge like, you know, the performance of your stream, and like, you know, did something I try, like Bosses and Banter, is it good? What should I change and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But like for me, it's more about like the community and like the people who are here to support, because I think that, you know, like, yeah, there's a lot that hinges on you as the streamer, like, you know, your personality, your content, what you're doing, how much effort you're putting into your stream. But at the same time, like, there would be no stream without chat, right? There would be no stream without the viewers, the community and stuff. So I always tell myself that, you know, no matter how many viewers we get, if even like a couple people can come by every stream and like we can chat and like hang out and like they leave feeling better, then like that's the purpose of the stream, right? So with that being said, like, a lot of people have been telling me recently that like, hey, you know, I think you might be the next, like, yeah, you have the potential to reach partner and stuff, which is really validating to hear from me, right? Because I don't want to think that like, oh, you know, like, maybe I could make partner. I don't want to set myself up for disappointment, right? So to hear other people say it is like, it's really good. I think though that, because I've heard other people say that, oh, you know, like pushing for partner is really stressful, and you know, once you hit partner, it's kind of not the same. Like, I feel like when you get that check mark next to your name, some people think, oh, you know, that streamer is a partner now. They don't really need my support or my help. So I'll go lurk in like other people's streams or other channels that need me more, that have a lower view count or whatever, right? But I don't know. I want people to be here because they want to be here. So I think that while partner is like something that is attainable, which is like, again, really, really validating for me to hear, but I don't really want to push for it. And I would only want partner because of all the benefits for the community, like, you know, the additional emote slots, the 60-day VODs. I actually really, really want increased VOD times, and like, you know, guaranteed transcoding and stuff, like and like having more founders badges. Like that is a big part of why I want it. But yeah, sorry, I know that was a lot.
No, that was a very good answer. You probably saw me smiling like probably about halfway through your explanation, and I don't want you to think because I'm laughing at you. I'm actually smiling because, and I'm gonna talk to chat again, so you'll have to excuse me for a second. Chat, your streamer is extremely wise. I hope you know that. So you follow this streamer and you don't let go, because I was smiling because what you told me took me 3 years to work out.
Really?
It took me 3 years to get to that point, and you seem to have made it from, you said February until now. 5 months. 5 months. And you worked out what it took me 3 years, and I'm still trying to work it out at the moment. So I think that's pretty impressive, Whin. I hope that you don't change that.
Oh, thank you,
Because
Bear.
I was, yeah, because what you were talking about with like stuff's different after partner. I agree. I became a partner at a very different time.
Yeah.
and also in a very different way. But you're right, like stuff does change. And for some people, there's almost, and this has happened with a couple of other partners I've talked to, myself included, there's almost like an expectation you set for yourself now that you have a tick next to your name.
Yeah.
And so it feels even worse if you're not meeting what you now expect of yourself. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing, Whin, because it's good.
Thanks, Bear.
you are a lot wiser than I have been up to this point.
Well,
Because everything that you say is true.
Do you mind if I ask how long it took you to make a partner? And like, I don't know, like, did you really push for it, or?
So basically, I feel like I almost cheated my way to becoming partner. I basically did everything the exact opposite of what you just mentioned.
Really?
Yeah. So it was 2018.
Okay.
Global Maple Story 2 had just been announced.
Oh, okay.
I loved Maple Story 1, so I was like, man, I should go play the Korean version. And I played the Korean version in 2015 or something when it first came out. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go learn about the game, and then I'm going to learn so much that I'll be able to make like guides and stuff when the global version drops. And then at that point in time, I started thinking to myself, oh yeah, what if I could actually make something of this streaming stuff? And then that was probably 4 or 5 months before the global version dropped.
Okay.
And then global version came around, put out this guide about like the wizard class, and it had some pretty cool information in it that wouldn't be obvious to any new players.
Yeah.
And it actually gained a bit of traction. So the day after I posted that guide, I went from like being a 20 viewer Andy to like a 50 viewer Andy, which was insane.
Wow, yeah.
Like literally overnight. Literally overnight. Months of work had got me to like the 20 viewer point. And you could probably tell how focused I was on like views and stuff based on my ability to recall exactly what happened in terms of the viewer numbers.
Wow.
Hence why I think that you're a lot wiser than I definitely was. And then after that, like the stream just exploded, and there was like times where I'd have like 300 viewers in the stream when the global was on maintenance, and I was just playing on the Korean version.
Yeah.
People just like piling in to ask questions. So in a way, it was like super orchestrated to get me to the average I needed to apply for partner. And I assume because I'm Australian and there aren't that many partners in Australia, it was probably easier for me to get in as well.
Oh.
Like the numbers are still the same, but I got in first shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there is at least a little bias there. But then the problem with that was my whole partner push, I guess you would call it, all my content was based on MapleStory, and the game died within 2 months.
Yeah.
So you can imagine that then the viewership that came with that game also died off.
Yeah.
And that's where I was going, oh, now I'm a partner. I have this tick next to my name. I should be like a good streamer, right? I should be able to get people in to watch me, but they weren't. And that's where... This is why I was smiling when you were explaining how you've gone about, you know, your streaming and how you're focusing on your community and all these really, really wonderful people that are in your chat. I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe if I'd had that approach from the beginning, maybe I wouldn't have like a tick next to my name, but who knows? Maybe I would have streamed instead of taking a 3-year break. But yeah, that was why I was smiling. I thought it was important for me to explain that, and why I think that you're very wise, because a lot of people don't realize the specific point that you said, which was, if I start to focus on the numbers, then I lose sight of what my original intention was. You used it in slightly different words, but that was to affect what you said. And that is the most important thing. That is the thing that took me so long to realize, which is, again, why I'm like, she's very wise, chat. Listen to her.
Aw,
Yeah.
thank you, Bear.
Yeah.
Wait, so then do you
Yeah.
mind if I ask? So it sounds like after Maple Story died out, that's when you stopped streaming?
Say again, sorry?
When you it sounds like you stopped streaming when Maple Story died out. Is that right?
I definitely, for a number of reasons, burnt out on the game and streaming. And they were probably tied together. Actually, no, I'm sure they were tied together. And then stuff was happening in my life and it just wasn't possible to maintain like streaming and work and life balance.
Right.
I couldn't do all three things, which is why when you asked me like at the start of the interview, like how do you balance all those things? You can't. Too hard. I don't have the organization or the time, one or the other or both. I'm unsure. But I couldn't do it, so I took a break for 2-3 years and only streamed. There was a joke in the Discord that I'd gone to the corner store to grab some milk and wouldn't come back for months. and there were times where I didn't stream for like 4-6 months.
Wow.
And then it'd be like one stream, I'd play a random game, and then I'd just disappear again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was all of these things, like the interaction between work, life, and streaming was, and still is, really hard to balance.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I was kind of like, I miss streaming, and that's why I came back to do it again.
Aww.
And also, I'm working less, so you know.
Yeah.
Have
So it worked
that
out.
opportunity now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know how long it will go on for, but like, at the end of the day, it's kind of like what you said. Like, I do this because of the community and because it's fun for me as well.
Yeah.
And the people who aren't there are important, but less important than the people who are there and hanging out and spending time with you.
Yeah.
And it sounds really bad to say this because I know I saw Pi in chat as well, who's been like one of the longest time viewers of my streams, basically since the beginning.
Aww.
But I took my viewers for granted. And it's been a long road to get to the point where I'm like, you know what? They're the most important people outside of like, you know, my own actual family and friends that I have to split my time between, you know? So that was my story basically. So I have a lot of things to say on what not to do, but I don't have a lot of things to say on what to do, if that makes sense. Like I can tell when someone's repeating the same mistakes that I made. I can go, don't do that, and they'll be like, nah. Like in recent memory, someone was going for a partner push. I was like, don't push it. Don't.
Yeah.
Just don't. You'll burn out. You'll give up. I was right, and it gave me no satisfaction in knowing that I was right when it happened.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know what they say. At least better late than never, right? I'm glad that you know you're able to realize these things like eventually, even though it took a while, because you know we're all at different points in our lives, and like I think that if you had realized it sooner, like you wouldn't be the same bear that you are today, right? And maybe you wouldn't have come to that realization that, oh, you know, like I should be you know, like treasuring my viewers more and the community more. So, but we're glad to have you back there.
Thank you. You're very wise, Whin. You are very wise.
Thank you.
Yeah. You seem to understand these things, and I don't know if anyone's ever told you them before, but you just seem to understand them, which is, I think, kind of rare. Good on you, Whin. Good on you.
Thank you. I think it's just.
But
oh.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think it's just because like, it's funny because like before I started streaming on Twitch, I think that I never actually, I didn't actually come on Twitch at all, like to watch other streams. Like I would just go to like YouTube or whatever, right? But ever since I started streaming, like even on the days that I'm not streaming, like I'm on Twitch like every day. I think that like I definitely spend way too much time on this site. But it's just because like part of being a streamer, I think, is also like seeing other streams too, right? Like it's an opportunity to not to steal juice or whatever, but I mean, I feel like we all steal each other's juice in some way or form because there's only so many things that we can do, so many ways we can reinvent the wheel, right? But it's nice.
I won't disagree with it.
It's
I
nice
think you're right.
to and being able to like go to other streamers' channels and like see how they do things and like what works for them that might not work for me, or see them do things that could work for me that I could do like in a different way. Like it's and even just like enjoying their content as a viewer, I think has taught me a lot about like like what I want for this stream and this channel and this community. Yeah.
That all makes sense. I think everyone does it to some degree or another. I think it's only natural.
Yeah, for sure.
It happens in the non-internet world. So why wouldn't it happen here? Yeah, juice stealing. Juice stealing is an important skill to master. But then you have to make your juice slightly different.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's not you, of course.
A slightly different flavor.
That's right. Yeah, it can't all be same colored juice, same flavored juice.
With that being said, Bear, do you find that you also like watch a lot of Twitch, or I don't know, do you watch a lot of YouTube? What would you say? What would you say are your do you have hobbies? Do you have time for hobbies outside of gaming and streaming?
Yeah,
and,
I actually do this year at least. I'm working less. Yeah, working less is like the greatest thing ever. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
sure, you have you have less money, but at the same time, like I exercise probably 3-4 times a week.
Oh.
We're in lockdown at the moment, but I probably play tennis a couple of times a week on average. Video games outside streaming are technically still a hobby, I think.
Yes, yeah. I agree.
It feels a bit different.
It is different.
It feels a bit different. I can just like turn my brain off, turn my face off, and I can talk to my really good mates in like the most monotone voice ever, and they'll understand the exact emotion that I'm feeling, and I don't feel compelled to convey it. And when I say lol, I don't need to laugh. I just go lol and air just comes out of my nose.
Yep.
And that's it. And people understand it. That to me, that's a little bit different. And playing with my dog is a hobby technically as well. At least
Yes!
I think it is.
I've been meaning to ask this all stream. Bear, can you tell us some more about your dog? Mochi? Wait, is it Mochi?
Yeah, Kimchi.
Kimchi! Oh, I was close. Close.
Kimchi is almost 6. He is a Welsh Pembroke Corgi. He's very cute. He thinks he's alpha because he used to be like the stud dog from the kennel that he came from.
Lol.
So yeah, so he thinks he's alpha still. He likes barking a lot.
He likes
at anything that moves.
I remember you asking if we could hear you over his barking.
Yeah. Because he's been barking this whole time.
Oh, okay. We can't hear it at all. So
good. I'm glad Discord is doing its job. And he likes treats. He likes it when people call our phones. He gets really excited.
Oh.
I don't know why. I think he just loves people, and he loves it when someone rings the doorbell. He goes absolutely nuts. Yeah.
Toasty's asking, can we see the dog?
Yeah. I figured we'd head in that direction, so we can. Hey, Kim. Kim, come here. One second. I got this.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
It's happening, you guys. It's happening. I made the screen bigger for you guys. There he is! There he is! Oh! Hi, Kimchi! Hello. Oh, look at you. Are so fluffy. Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh! Kind of looks like he's swimming. He's ready to swim.
The microphone. You're not allowed to do that. Hey, you have something to say to them? Anything to say, Kim? No?
We're waiting
Sick
for
of
your
being held up
speech.
to the camera for people's amusement? Yeah? Hey? Hey? You want another treat? Yeah, you do.
Oh, Maria, thank you so much for cheering! 100 corgis!
So they can see you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. What a good boy, guys.
You want to sit? You want to sit on my lap while we do the rest of the podcast?
Oh.
We'll see if we can do that. Okay. But you're gonna get distracted by the treats, aren't you, buddy? So you're gonna have to put them over here for now. Okay.
Oh, Maria, yeah, you came back at the perfect time. Thank you, Yufu, for being here. Good night, Yufu. Sweet dreams.
Okay. All good.
Wow.
How's that? You guys can you see him?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll put the
Oh.
camera down.
He's a little low now, but that was a blessed. Thank you for showing us kimchi. It is a blessing.
All right. My pleasure. he loves the attention. He absolutely loves it.
I even made you bigger on my screen so we get the full view.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed. Bye, Yufu. Congrats again.
But yeah, wait. So is there a story behind how kimchi was like, I guess like how you guys came to like own or adopt kimchi? Like, was it just that you and Wife Tech always wanted a dog, or?
So I love dogs.
Oh, okay.
And Wife Tech had not owned a dog before, and she wasn't all that keen on dogs, but she really loved looking at cute animal videos on like Instagram and like Facebook and stuff, and like YouTube videos of like corgis in particular.
Okay.
It's like a gateway drug, and my old man had a corgi when he was a kid, and he would always tell me stories about corgis.
Okay.
And I have a reputation for being gluttons, but also very clever. So when Wife Tech was like, "Oh, let's get a corgi," I was kind of just like, "All right."
Wow.
Corgis aren't that easy to come by in my state.
Oh,
They're
okay.
kind of hard to find. And we couldn't have a pup because we were both working full time, and because I'm working like 13 hours,
Yeah.
like I can't leave the dog at home by itself if it's young.
Right.
So we ended up just finding the kennel. It was like a couple of hours away, and we just drove up to meet this guy,
my gosh.
who used to be called James, but now he doesn't respond to that name. He only goes by the name Kimchi, so we had to rename him, which was actually extremely easy because he loves treats.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's named Kimchi because that's Wife Tech's favorite food. So.
Yeah. Oh. That is adorable.
That's the story behind this guy, but we're actually planning on getting him a girlfriend.
Oh.
Eh?
Oh.
Might not be a corgi. Yeah, might not be a corgi.
Oh.
Girlfriend, sister, I'm unsure which it will be yet. But I think he'll be happier. Yeah, 'cause he sometimes gets bored if he doesn't have enough attention.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. I'd get bored too, mate. But I have this screen with colors on it that keeps me entertained, huh?
I guess corgis don't have a similar screen, huh? Actually, does
No,
he
they don't.
watch TV? Do dogs watch TV, guys?
Depends on the dog, actually. This guy doesn't. He'll
Ah.
only react to TV if there's like a really loud sudden noise,
Yeah.
or if there's another dog on TV. Like if he hears a bark, sometimes
Yeah.
he'll pay attention. But if it doesn't sound like a real life bark, then he won't.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, buddy? Hey?
Oh, is he looking at us? Hi, Kimchi.
I think he was also hearing the sound coming from the headphones, so he was looking at the sound as well.
Oh no! Did I trick trick him into thinking like there's a new friend he can play with in the room.
Oh, there's always a new friend.
Oh.
This is like a phone call. When we started, he ran into the room.
Oh,
He heard me
yeah.
talking, and he knows. Yeah, he knows the conversational tone.
That's wild.
He's like that. Yeah.
Oh, what a good boy.
He actually is mostly.
Mostly? Is there?
Mostly.
Do you have any memorable stories to share about either his best or his worst moments?
Oh, you want his worst moment? I can tell you his worst moment.
Okay, let's hear it.
When we went to pick him up from the kennel, he was 3, almost 4 at the time.
Yeah.
He was like their show dog. He was like the lady owner's favorite dog. She was like bawling her eyes out
Oh, what?
because she had to part with him because they couldn't sustain the kennel and look after him if he wasn't going to be a breeding dog anymore.
Oh.
She was like bawling her eyes out. She was like, "Oh, so sad, so sad." You know what this little guy did?
What?
We were going to the car to
Okay.
take him back with us. I was just dangling treats in front of him, and he was like, "Oh, hell yeah, this is great." Jumps straight in the car, doesn't even look back. This guy. So that was, that's probably his worst moment.
Yikes.
She was so miserable, but this guy was just like, "Man, do you reckon this place has more treats?"
Aww.
Yeah, that's him in a nutshell.
Wow.
But generally, he's a pretty good little buddy. Bit vocal. That's it.
Yeah.
Do you have any pets, Whin?
Yeah, I do actually, Bear. So it's pretty funny because when you're talking about
Oh wait, I've seen your cat, right?
yes, Char. You've seen Char. I hope.
Yes.
Sometimes he comes onto stream whenever he feels like stopping by my room when I'm streaming. But he's not as I think he's a little more independent than Kimchi is. He comes and goes as he pleases, so
Yeah. Probably.
But sometimes I do think that he is like a dog in a cat's body because like he gets really hyper sometimes, and he loves playing with hair ties.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. That's a thing apparently. That's a thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know anything about cats, but
And he also loves going outside, but not really on a leash. Yeah.
oh, okay. I was gonna say I feel like that's pretty standard, right? Going outside.
I think it depends on the cat.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Char only gets supervised visits outdoors. Yeah. Also,
Indoor cat.
Yeah. He's an indoor cat. Also, I don't know if like dogs do this as well, but he likes eating grass.
Did you say he likes eating grass?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes. This guy will do it occasionally.
Yeah. Char does it sometimes until he throws up.
Oh, okay, yeah, to be honest, he'd eat anything and then throw up, so... I haven't seen him throw up after eating grass, but he has eaten grass, definitely.
Yeah.
Haven't you, buddy? It was delicious.
He's looking right up at the camera! Oh! He's enjoying the pats, I think.
I think he is, yeah. He likes, he does like wife tech more, though.
Oh, really? How come?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know, some people just built differently, I guess. Much more appealing human being, huh?
So speaking of wife tech, Bear, do you mind telling us a little about her? Or like, I don't know how much you want to reveal, because I don't want you to dox yourself either, but, you know.
That's all right.
I think you're
I'll
pretty...
tell you some selective information.
Yeah.
So she was girlfriend tech until a couple of years ago. So we got married a couple of years back, and that was one of the things that happened during when I didn't stream. And then there were some changes to my job at work as well, so I took on more responsibility at work.
Oh, okay.
In that same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of things happened outside of the internet when I took a break from streaming. But
Yeah.
getting married and then getting this guy were two of the biggest changes. But we'd been together for 9 years or something before we got married.
Wow.
Since basically the final year of our high school. I don't know what the equivalent is in Canada.
No, I think
Yeah.
it's. I mean, wait.
Year 12.
Yes, yeah. It is a similar system.
Okay. Yeah. And I don't know what else there is to really say other than she's a wonderful person. And she's this guy's favorite person as well.
Aww.
Which makes sense because she's my favorite person too, Kim.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have good taste, buddy. Okay? Yeah, absolutely.
Has a wife tech ever, cause like, I don't know how well you know Transcendence, but Calvin, he has an equivalent. He has a stepsister too.
Yeah, his stepsister.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
come across his stepsister before.
Yeah, and so like I know that, you know, I think sometimes it's hard because especially when you, well, I guess maybe it's different for you because you don't stream as regularly, but I think for, you know, when you have something as like time consuming as streaming and you're in like a relationship, it's like it does take a toll on the other person too, right? Has a wife tech ever like
Yes.
expressed anything like that to you, or?
Yeah, that was actually one of the things that made me stop streaming after I got partnered, actually.
Oh.
Because I wasn't able to balance it and give her the attention that she deserves, basically. And like it was basically, my life was basically just work, stream, eat, sleep.
Wow.
That was basically it. So that doesn't really leave much room for like friends or family.
Yeah.
And it was something that like we definitely talked about at the time, and it had to change. Maybe there was a better way other than stopping streaming completely.
Yeah.
But that was one of the things that, yeah. And so now I'm really aware of how much time I spend on it. And in fact, I actually used to stream at a totally different time.
Oh,
And
really?
I very, very deliberately moved my stream time to this time or around this time because that's when she's at work. So
Oh.
yeah, otherwise I would actually prefer to stream at night my time.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
which
yeah.
is early morning in the US.
What time is it right now where you are, Bear?
It is 3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Wow, the time difference is actually more like bigger than I thought. Cause here it's 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I actually used to stream at a very different time, and it worked better for me,
Yes.
but also it worked worse for literally every other part of my life.
Yeah.
One of them has to give. Like you have to make a compromise.
Yeah.
And that was the compromise that I made, which was if I'm going to stream again, I'm going to do it at a time that respects like the other people in my life,
Yeah.
so I can still spend time with them because they're important, right? And they're the most important.
Yeah.
Everyone is important. The people watching the stream, but like your family and your friends are, if anything, the most important out of everyone.
Yes, I agree.
Hang on, Kim. Let me put you down. You look uncomfortable.
Oh. Bye, kimchi. Thank you again for showing us kimchi.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. There's a lot of fur. Oh, he's found a target to bark at. Now that you're not getting attention.
Oh.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh god, there's fur everywhere. This happens. This happens every time.
I think someone did mention that corgis do shed a lot, right?
Yes, yeah. Corgis have a double coat, which not all
Oh.
dogs have. So they shed twice as much as a lot of other dogs. Yeah, but it's worth it.
Oh.
Never doubt that it's worth it.
Yeah.
100% it's worth it.
For sure, yeah. I remember when I first got Tractor too, because I know you said that you grew up with pets and like around animals and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But for us in our family, because like I think typically Asian parents are like, oh, like, you know, no pets because like they're like not clean and like they're too much work, and like all this other stuff. So we never had pets growing up. But I don't know. I like both cats and dogs. But I just think that cats are like dogs are like very very loved, but cats are like underrated. So and also less work. They're less work.
They're what did you say? The cats are what?
Underrated. Because everyone loves
Underrated.
dogs.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, you know, like this dog, like dogs are so sweet and like
Hi.
they like. Oh, sorry. Did I freeze? Hello?
I missed like an entire sentence there.
Oh, sorry. I think
cut out.
my
That's
internet
okay.
is having a seizure.
Understandable.
let
You
me-
are in Canada, and I've heard that Canada internet is not the best.
Yes.
That's what I learned today.
As we discussed, yeah. Okay, let me know if I keep cutting out.
Nah, seems all good at the moment.
But yeah, I was just saying that I think that, you know, dogs are very well loved and they're popular, right? But cats are like underrated. But I think they're like misunderstood by people because people don't really know how to properly communicate with cats. Because like you can't like look directly at them. You can't make prolonged eye contact with them. Otherwise, they think it's a threat and stuff. But for humans, like eye contact is how we communicate, right? So I think it's just stuff like that. So yeah. When I got Char Char, I wasn't sure whether I'd be like a good cat owner because my friend, she got a cat, like a kitten as well, and she told me about how she had to like give it away because like their house wasn't cat proof enough and like the cat got sick and stuff. So yeah, but thankfully like Char Char has been pretty chill, so I'm very happy to have him around. Yeah.
The individual temperament of the animal makes, if anything, like the biggest difference.
Yeah.
Because like this guy's pretty quiet unless he finds something to bark at, and he doesn't destroy anything like a lot of other corgis would.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. He's just So yeah, I guess I'd never been a cat person. I never grew up around cats. It was only ever dogs.
Oh, okay.
So I have a natural affinity towards dogs as
Yeah.
well. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
dogs are like basically too good for this world.
They
as far as I'm
are.
concerned, so.
They really are. I agree. I agree with that. Oh, okay. I have on a completely unrelated topic.
Okay, yeah.
I
go for it.
actually so you know how I sent you a list of questions and stuff like topics that we could talk about. This actually is not on the list.
Oh, okay. I was
'Cause
about to refer to the list of topics.
Oh
yeah,
no,
go on.
yeah, because I thought of it after. So obviously you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but I wanted to ask because you also have something similar to, or maybe not similar, but kind of have the same idea as Bosses and Banter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is I believe it's the Sheesh podcast with Cams. Can you tell us more about that? Like how the idea for the podcast started and like
Okay.
like what you
I'm
guys
trying to
talk
think
about
exactly-
and stuff.
Yeah, exactly where the idea started.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd suggested doing a podcast with the people in the stream team like really early on.
Oh, yeah, because you're also part of a
And then it
stream
never-
team, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it never really came to fruition because I think I was busy with other things, busy trying to make content for the stream outside of that. And then Cams came back to me with the idea actually and was like, hey, should we do a podcast and see if we can get like guests to come on and stuff? That could be really fun. And I thought, oh, okay, that sounds like a really good idea. And that's basically where it came from again.
Oh.
And so far it's been really different because I've never done podcast stuff before. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can tell, but I've never done podcast stuff before, and like in a way, it's kind of like an interview, and the only interview that I've ever done in my life is stuff related to jobs or like university or like, you know, scholarships or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird, but it's really cool. I actually really enjoy it, and which is why when you asked me, oh, do you want to come on Boston Banter? I was like, yeah, because it turns out that I actually like talking to people about things that interest me. Who knew? It sounds crazy, I know.
So how does the podcast like I know you mentioned that what's it called? It's I guess the basis of it is like to get to know people on the stream team more, right? Because you feature people from Hagakure, right? But I remember last time I went on like when you guys were recording one of the episodes, like I remember you guys were doing like testing Australian slang or something. So like, what is the format of the show?
The show itself, basically we try and come up with a list of topics that we think would either be relevant to the sort of people who'd watch the stream, obviously. So people who are either avid stream watchers or chatters. Sometimes topics that are interesting to people who might want to stream. And sometimes topics that's like in the Twitter sphere or like around streaming and like current events. Which is interesting because sometimes people's opinions are very different on whether something was right, wrong, or whether they should or should not do this, that, or the other thing, which is, I don't know, it can make for some very good conversation.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, the thing you don't want is that people take it personally, and luckily nobody's like we haven't had that happen.
Yeah.
But it's always a challenging thing to make it interesting content, an interesting topic.
Yeah.
But also balance it out. I don't know how to describe it. Like, not too much talking, but just enough, interesting enough, and not boring, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's very hard to do, and you need to have definitely the right dynamic between everyone, because individually, like, they're all awesome. Everyone's awesome, and then it's just getting them to know each other or being comfortable sharing their opinions on stuff. Yeah, that was one of the challenges. And then at the end of the podcast, usually we do like a little game, which was what you saw, which was like the Aussie slang thing.
Yeah.
And then you know, other regional slangs and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Dor says I learned so much slang that day.
I saw her say whoop whoop before. I was talking about the outback. Yes.
Wait, is that
whoop, whoop.
actual Australian slang?
Yeah.
Wait, what does it mean?
Whoop whoop means the middle of nowhere.
Oh, interesting. Dor says I thought I got Donald. Well, I didn't know what you meant, Dor, so I'm sorry.
I did read it. I just usually when I'm talking to someone, I try not to read chat or like react to chat.
Yeah,
I prefer like try to give people my full attention if possible.
Yeah, but honestly, fair, it's all good. I think one of the cool things about like from what I've seen of previous Boston Banter is like it's cool to see like I mean that's part of the reason why we go into streaming, right? It's the interaction. So, but I understand.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah. It's a hard thing to balance. It's still something I'm figuring out as well.
Yeah, I agree. And like even as a streamer, I find it really hard to balance interacting enough, but also not too much, because then I get distracted from what I'm doing.
Yeah, and then
I lose track of what was I doing?
Yeah.
Because I have like bad attention when it comes to playing video games anyway, not in other things, thankfully, but video games. I'll be talking about something and then I'll get distracted for like 15 seconds and I'll come back and I'll look at wherever my character is standing and think to myself,
what was I doing? Yeah, that's...
And then I go off and do something else. And then I forget what I was doing about that and just goes around in circles. Yeah. That's one of my weaknesses for sure.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be like, I'll open my screen in Genshin, like my party screen, and I'll be like, wait, what am I doing here? And I'll exit and I'll be like, oh, that's why I was there.
Yeah, exactly that.
Oh.
Exactly that. It feels so dumb, but also I guess it's kind of understandable. It's just trying to focus on chat, trying to give everything attention, and you only have so much attention that you can give, right? So
Yeah, and
it makes sense.
actually, well, maybe I don't know. Maybe you have a, or you can chime in on this because you actually have a medical background. Not that we're asking for medical advice or anything, just an opinion.
Oh no, that's all right.
But I read, I remember reading like there, like, because I follow some like big streamers on Twitter, and I remember one of them tweeted that like she felt as if streaming had actually like affected her attention span and her ability to like retain attention in other parts of her life. And she said that it kind of felt like her brain had been like rewired, because you know when you're streaming, like you said, there's so many things grabbing at your attention. You're trying to focus on the game, on chat, on your setup, how you look and stuff, right? And like and she said that because she'd been streaming for so long, it felt like when she did try to focus like on other parts of her life, she couldn't focus for more than like a couple minutes before she would have to like go and do something else.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's like merit in that? Like, do you notice like the same has happened for you too? Like, has streaming affected, I guess, like your attention span and like your ability to focus and stuff like that?
That's a big question, Whin, but let me try and answer it.
Sorry.
The answer is I think there is merit in what said person is saying.
Yeah.
I think that is absolutely possible, and that is a phenomenon. I'm not a brain surgeon or a neurologist by any means, but there is the phenomenon called neuroplasticity, which is literally changing the way that your brain processes electrical signals. Which is why you can develop things like muscle memory, and you can train your brain to do certain things. That's all from neuroplasticity. So absolutely, yes, there is some merit in that. I would think so. Whether I personally have experienced the inability to focus on other things, I don't think that's because of the fact that I'm multitasking when I'm streaming. Because actually at work, you have to, for me, I get pulled in like 20 different directions within 5 minutes. I'll have like 5 people come up to me and ask me a different question about a different like patient, for instance, in the space of a minute. And so my attention's constantly being switched between the two. So I think maybe in a way that's a good thing for me, because I'm already used to it, so that when I then get the chance to not be interrupted 5 times in a minute, I can focus on the one thing that I need to do.
Yeah.
Which is maybe why I haven't quite felt it outside of streaming. I can still focus intently if I have to.
Yeah.
The other thing maybe that it has affected though is that I'm tired. Streaming is tiring. I'm sure you know this. You've been talking for like you've been live for 5.5, almost 6 hours.
Yeah,
That's a long time, and you've been talking that whole time.
Yeah.
That's tiring. There aren't many things more tiring than that.
Honestly, I think the secret is hydrating. A lot of water. A lot of water.
I think that definitely helps. But I find that I just get like fatigued. Probably like 5 hours into a stream, I'm tired.
You're ready to throw in the towel, right?
Yeah, look, it depends on what I'm doing. Like occasionally you lose track of time, right? And then you'll go, oh yeah, this is awesome, like having lots of fun. And then you go, okay, damn, I better stop. I got other things to do. but no matter, even if that is the case, at the end of it, you still feel tired. So I can understand how that would impact on somebody's ability to focus. Because like you've made, oh, actually, there's an interesting theory.
Okay.
This is digressing slightly, but it's a theory that I think I'd be inclined to agree with. That every human being in a day has a certain number of decisions they can make.
Oh,
everyone has a different number of Yeah, has
Yeah.
a different number of decisions they can make, but everyone has a certain number of decisions they can make. And when you're multitasking or when you're streaming or when you're really busy at work or doing something else, you're making lots and lots of decisions.
Yeah.
And you're burning up your decisions. And once you get to the end of your decisions, you're done. You're tired.
Yeah.
Which is why multitasking with streaming would probably make you so tired. It's kind of like when those decisions no longer become decisions and they're automated, you feel less tired.
Yeah.
Kind of like that with most things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that is another interesting thing that might lend itself to what you were talking about, which is after streaming, you've made so many decisions that you're probably just exhausted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Might be different for you as an extrovert. I'm not sure when.
No, I think that like, well, maybe not decisions made while streaming, because like I feel like for me streaming is like it's become like what I do on stream is like habitual, right? So it's easier to make decisions now. I think the most, I guess, like stressful it would be during streaming is like for example last week I planned to play a certain game on a certain day, but I couldn't because that game had to update, and like it would have taken too long to update. So like yeah, when things like that happen, I think is like that's when it takes up the most energy. But you know, like I think for streaming it's pretty straightforward now, because like, you know, it's like you're reading chat, and then just remember to read chat every so often, and like if an alert comes up, well, alerts can be distracting, but also like it's like you're just making decisions in the game and stuff, right? And I guess like deciding like when to stop the stream, and like if someone raids, then I'm still perfecting my raid introductions feature or whatever it's called.
Okay.
Yeah. And like you know, if unexpected stuff happens, but otherwise I would say like it's pretty. I think I'm pretty used to it now, which is just cool.
I've got a suggestion for your raid introduction.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Whin, or you can call me Whin. I'm known as the wisest streamer on Twitch. Welcome. No. Feel free to stay. I can give you the answer to any question that you might have.
Oh boy, that's a wow, that's a loaded intro.
How's that sound? I reckon that sounds pretty good.
Oh, I think that's cap, but I really, in all seriousness,
Fair enough.
I am really honored that you think that of me. So thank you so much. Wait, Disarm says that's a lie. She cannot answer any question. She didn't even know Australia was hot.
Hang on. I said she can answer any question. I didn't say she could answer any question right, okay? There's a difference.
That's true.
Think about it. Go check her and go check the VOD.
Go check the VOD. Oh boy. Okay, Bear. Well, it has been. I think it's almost 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But it flew by.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it really did. It was really fun. It actually really was. Like, I'm not very good at lying, so you'll have to believe me.
Okay, don't worry. I'm pretty trusting of people, so I do believe you. So
good. I had a lot of fun. Whin.
Yay! I'm glad. Who knows? Maybe we can hang out in Genshin again sometime if you ever.
If I'm caught playing Genshin.
Exactly. But was there anything you wanted to talk about, or like any question you want to ask me? Any question you or any answer you want to give chat, or any last words you have to say there?
I think I've already said most of what I wanted to say. I only had one question. That's for chat.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Let's hear it.
Anybody who's awake, hello, hi. Can you guys tell me what your favorite thing about Whin is?
Oh!
Hello, Chop. What's up?
Oh,
hello, Doll. What's up? We are awake. Very good.
Oh,
you like Winnie's eyes? Oh, yeah? Well, what else do you guys
Oh my
like?
gosh.
Passion for Sonic. Oh, like the Stonks meme, but Sonic.
Wait, were you here, Bear, when I was actually playing Sonic Adventure 2?
No, I missed it.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
When was that? When was that?
That was in June. So in June, I actually played Sonic Adventure 2 every Thursday night because June is Sonic's like anniversary month. So.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, I'm very
Oh.
into Crypto said that because I'm actually very, very into Sonic. Like Sonic was the thing for me growing up.
Oh, Sonic.
Yeah.
Cultured human being.
He's a
I
meme
understand.
now, but I genuinely love him. So.
You know who else likes Sonic? Waftek likes Sonic. That was like her favorite game growing up.
Actually.
Yeah. She
Okay,
loves Sonic.
you might have to introduce me to her, Bear.
Yeah, I'll tell her to come around next time she's
Okay.
like chilling next to me.
Yeah.
She usually sits like right there because actually this desk extends that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she actually usually just sits next to me.
Aww, that's cute. But yeah, I can talk about Sonic for days with anyone who is willing to listen. So.
It's good to be passionate.
Yeah, it is. But
I also like all the things that your chat have said.
oh,
Some of them are memes. Some of them are 100% absolutely serious. Like when's Sonic cosplay gonna happen?
oh, wait, who asked that? Oh, Crypto, of course, Crypto asked it. I don't know when a Sonic cosplay is gonna happen, but wait, I don't think you were here earlier today, Bear. But I promised my chat. That because we hadn't done anything for like a 1K follower celebration for between maybe like a 1K to 1.5K like road to 1.5K or something.
We're doing a Sonic cosplay?
No.
That's
but,
awesome.
Don't twist the words around. No,
you love it, don't you, chat? Let's go.
Yeah, Toasty is right. I promised I would cosplay as Amber. So.
That's awesome too. I mean, look, if I had to rate cosplay tier lists, I'd probably put Sonic as triple S tier.
Okay.
And Amber cosplay as probably double S tier.
Oh, okay. Got it. Who knows, guys?
Yeah,
maybe
just
Sonic
putting
cosplay.
it out there.
Maybe a Sonic cosplay will happen in the future. But I think it's like it's harder to cosplay as a Sonic character. So.
I missed that last bit. Sorry, Whin.
Oh, I was saying I think it's harder to cosplay as a Sonic character.
No, all you have to say is gotta go fast.
Oh, I wish. Wait, have you ever done cosplay before, Bear? Or like, do you have plans to do a cosplay in the future?
No and no. I mean, for a special occasion, maybe sure, but I guess personally never really saw the appeal in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's totally
like if
cool.
it's for a cause, like if you don't mind me saying, we did a charity stream last weekend to raise money for No Kid Hungry.
I saw that in your tweets. Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably the closest thing to cosplay that I've ever done, which was when we hit one of the milestones.
Yeah.
Lifetech actually did makeup for me. So I looked like one of my aunties. So I was cosplaying as a Malaysian auntie.
Oh my god, that's actually amazing. I might have to go back and look at that VOD. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh.
That was a weird experience, but it was like it was for a good cause. I have zero regrets about doing it.
Do you do charity streams often, or?
That was the first one actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd always been slightly scared of doing charity streams. I know that sounds stupid, but a part of me was always like, what if nobody cares? Like, what if I can't make people care?
Yeah.
But they actually reached out to me and I was like, look, if there's ever going to be a reason to do one, even if like I'm apprehensive, this is the reason. They've literally asked me if I will. So I was like, you know what?
Aww.
Let's see how we go. And actually like it completely smashed like my expectations. I was just overwhelmed by how generous and giving people were.
Yeah.
And even the people who couldn't still showed up and helped out when there were people who came in like, how do I donate, you know?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, it felt like it was really nice because it was a collaborative effort. That's what it felt like. They give money, I get punished.
Wait.
You know?
Was that the premise of the stream? Wait.
What was that?
So every time a new donation goal was reached, you got punished in some way?
Yeah, there was some goal or like not punishment, but something would happen. So we set like a really, really crazy stretch goal of 5K. I would shave my head.
Did you
So
wait? Did you do it? Wait, but you still have hair on your head.
yeah, this is actually a wig. Have a look. This is actually a wig.
No, it's not. No way.
No, we didn't quite get to
Okay.
to 5K.
Okay, that's
but we still made just over $1,500, which to me is absolutely insane.
yeah.
It's absolutely nuts.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I was grateful on all counts. I think is
Yeah.
the best word I could
Yeah.
use. Grateful. Yeah, because it was a good cause and people were, yeah, just supportive in whatever way they could be supportive, and that's the best feeling, honestly. Like everyone's working together towards a good cause. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, chat. Any last questions for Bear? Bear, any last words? Any final questions?
No, I think I'm good, Whin. I know that you probably have to head to bed, or it might be even past your bedtime.
It's all good. It's all good. I stay up pretty late too, so yeah.
Okay, as long as it's not a problem for you. There are a couple of questions. Hey,
Chop asks, what shampoo do you use?
good question. I don't know if you guys have the brand. It's Head and Shoulders.
We absolutely have Head and Shoulders here, Bear.
Oh, do you? Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I can't remember the specifics of it, but yes, it's Head and Shoulders.
Oh, okay, okay.
If you're wondering why my hair doesn't look thick or wiry, this is very hard to explain, but everyone in my mum's side of the family has thick and wiry hair, but everyone on my dad's side of the family has very soft hair. So I've inherited soft hair genes, even though it looks like regular black hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We love soft hair.
That's all right. I don't mind. Want to explain the emotes as crypto?
Actually, yeah,
What's there to
wait.
explain?
Well, actually, Bear, that's a good question. I kind of want to know, like, how you got your name Bear Tech, and why did you choose, like, a bear as, like, your representative, your mascot, you know?
Oh, okay. It's a little bit long-winded, but it's like a pretty simple explanation.
Okay.
When I used to play video games on Steam, you didn't ever have to have a unique name, right?
Oh, okay.
So like if you're playing TF2, you'd see people who were named after like an animal. I always thought it would be hilarious, or it was hilarious, when you get destroyed by someone who's named like a fish or like a dog.
Oh.
Like that's literally their username. And so for a while I was a bear, just because I thought, what's a cool animal? Bears are cool. They're like kind of cute, but also they'd like rip you limb from limb. That's cute.
Yup.
That's sort of not cute. So I went with a bear for a while, and then I was playing some MMO, and in MMOs generally you don't have what they have on Steam.
Yeah.
And I couldn't pick a bear, and I couldn't be just bear because everyone, like it's 4 letters, like someone's gonna take it in the first 10 seconds of the game opening. And so I had to think of another username, and at that time I remember distinctly. This is where it's a bit hard to explain, but Life Tech used to do this dance called Tectonic. This was back when the Melbourne Shuffle was really big in Melbourne.
Okay.
So that's, for those of you guys who don't know what that is, that's a dance style which is like the predecessor to what you guys might know as shuffling now. It's like the more hardcore origin of shuffling. Yeah. Actually came from Melbourne.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah. And so WifeTech used to do Tectonic around the time of that phase. And I remember we were talking about it with one of our friends.
Okay.
And later that day, after we had that conversation, he made reference to WifeTech by her name, and then added tech on the end. So her name is Julia, so he called her JulTech.
Oh, that's catchy. I like that.
Yeah, because tectonic, right?
Yeah.
and for some reason, at the moment I was typing the username, I'm like, it can't be Bear. I was just like, why don't I just call it Bear Tech?
Tech. Oh my god.
And then it just stuck. Yeah.
Wow, that's absolutely wild.
Yeah, it's like a super, I think it's a super weird origin story, but that's how it came about.
Hey, I think weird origin stories are the best origin stories, dude.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I guess it's better than it being boring. Like, oh, this is what Xbox gamer tags spat out at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And okay, now the bear emotes make sense.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, it makes sense because it's literally in the name, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm still thinking
that was about it.
I'm actually still thinking about the that salami emote.
Sorry?
The salami emote.
Oh, the salami. Yeah. Salami's it's just important.
It's just important. Okay.
Just remember that.
Okay. Yeah.
Salami is important. Don't ever let it go. Okay.
Yeah, guys, I remember from now on, Bear is known in this channel as having the official title of Salami King. Salami King.
The Salami King. Has a nice ring to it. I'll take it.
Okay, Bear. I do have one last question before we hop off.
Yeah, go for it.
Who would you like us to raid tonight?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to play favorites now?
Yeah.
Let's go.
The power is in your hands.
Okay. Do you have any recommendations first?
Let's see who's
I know
online. Actually, do you have a favorite streamer in general, Bear? I know that might be a loaded question, so you.
That is a very loaded question, and I actually don't. I don't have a favorite streamer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should watch more other streamers, is basically what that means. Because I actually don't have a favorite. I have a few streams that I always frequent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a favorite. It sounds weird to say, but it's hard having so many streams that you want to watch.
Yeah.
Because I can't watch and pay attention to all of them at once.
Yes.
Especially if I'm off doing other things.
Yeah, I agree. That's exactly the problem that I'm having now too.
Who should we rate? I'm just looking at the people that I follow at the moment. I was gonna suggest going with the old mate Transcendence, to be honest, but I don't know how often you would raid him.
It's been a hot minute since we rated him, and by that I mean like it's actually been a while. So I'm down. Okay, well,
because this guy, I never get to catch his streams because he always seems to be streaming about the same time as me or when I'm busy.
True. Yeah. He does stream either like late night or like late afternoon. So okay, well, thank you all again for being here, and chat, please say thank you to Bear Tech alongside me. It was such a pleasure having you here on Bosses and Banter.
It's my pleasure being here.
Do we get one last kimchi appearance?
Very, very fun.
Bye, kimchi.
It was very fun. Bye, chat.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out, chat. Thank you, Whin.
Of course. Thank you. Crypto says so fluffy.
He's very fluffy.
Yeah.
He's freshly showered as well.
But yeah, thank you again, Bear, and of course again, thank you, chat. Thank you all for being here. Like I said before, without you guys, there would be no stream. I am streaming again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be playing Near. If you're not into that, then come by. Oh, there's no Saturday stream this weekend because on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time, we will be having our first Valorant stream. Thank you to everyone who funded this. Yeah, wait, Bear, do you play Valorant at all?
I played it briefly and it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, I've seen other people play it, but we shall see. I shall give the verdict after Sunday. So, but yeah, and Bear, when is the next time you're streaming? Do you know? Do you have an idea?
I am actually streaming. What day is it today? Today's my Thursday, so I'm
Yes.
streaming tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, well, again, shout out to Bear, guys. Please give him a follow. He is a fellow friendo in our Genshin community, and he's an upstanding guy, as you guys have seen from the interview. So, and has a very cute dog. So.
Absolutely. So if you don't come for me, come for the dog.
Oh, Kat says fellow Aussie. Kat's also from Australia. I didn't know
Oh, fellow Aussie. Hey,
well, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start the raid, guys. Finally, here's our raid message, and our special raid message for subs. Yeah. If I know it's been a long stream, you guys, so if you guys can even just drop the raid message and show some support for our friend Transcendence, we would appreciate it. And keep in mind, it is intended for mature audiences, for those who are here for family-friendly content. But yeah, I hope to see you guys there. And again, thank you, Bear. Hope to see you guys on Bear's stream too.
Thank you, Whin. No, thanks for having me. It was really fun, and I was actually looking forwid to it all week.
Oh,
So
I'm glad.
it absolutely lived up to my expectations.
Oh, that's awesome to
Absolutely.
hear. Thank you for saying that. Okay, well, hope to see you guys in Transcendence's chat. But otherwise, if not, until next time, take care, everyone. Good night.
Good night.